Right, how's it going, everybody? It's Nick Akin on SCMP MMA, the post-fight podcast. Well, sort of. It's the live One Championship Fight Companion, Thursday morning here in Hong Kong. Good morning to all of you, or good evening wherever you are in the world. We're going to be watching one on TNT 3, headlined by Murat Gafurov. No, that's not right. See, I still haven't waken up. It's time to have my tea here. Headlined by John Lineker against Troy Worthen. Co-main event, Reece, McLaren, and Yuya Wakamatsu. I said Murat Gafurov because that's the fight I'm looking forward to most because there are high stakes for the winner. Murat Gafurov against Okra Yoon. The winner gets Eddie Alvarez next week on one on TNT 4. Obviously, this fight has been pre-recorded, so they're not having a mad turnaround of 1 week. Just 3 weeks or 2 weeks, something like that. So we'll see who wins that one. Hello to everyone out there. We'll be joined very soon by JHK, John Hyun Ko, and Leon Jennings. I presume will jump in as he always does. Chris Edwards Bailey might turn up. We'll see who else comes in from the crew. We're going to have fun as always. The show is underway now, but the One Championship show is underway in about 20 minutes. And we won't be streaming the fights anymore like we used to, but we'll be talking about them. So please just keep us in one browser and have one in the other browser and join the fun, join the conversation. Put your comments and questions in there. We'll answer them. I've got 20 minutes now until we get things going with the fights. So if you have any questions, please help me get through this time. It's a solo slick Nick show at the moment, so I don't have anyone with me. If you have anything you want to ask or know, let me see if I can answer it. Please help me out here. Actually, JHK should be jumping on soon. But good to see you all. It's a great card. We made our picks yesterday, I think. I'm going to go look through my picks again. I'm taking John Lineker for the main event. I'm taking Yuya Wakamatsu for the co-main event. I'm going to take... Oh, here's a question. I'll get back to my picks in a second. Alan Bones Jones, what's up? A loyal follower, a loyal commenter, a loyal question asker. We appreciate that, Alan. Favorite wrestling game ever? Oh, I don't know if you were alive when I think it was called Warzone came out on PlayStation 1. That was I think the first wrestling game I ever had, Alan. I might be wrong there. There may have been something on the Mega Drive or something like that. But that was just crazy for me because it was the first time I ever got to play as, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, Undertaker, The Rock, all those favorites from my childhood. Obviously, really loved No Mercy on the N64 and WCW Nitro, whatever it was called, and WrestleMania 2000. I think those ones on the N64 were all classics. And then those SmackDown games on PS2 were great as well. Or was it PS1? SmackDown Know Your Role, all those ones. I don't really play them anymore. I just every sports game is just the same each year now. The 2K series. Do you know any of these results? I may or may not. I'm not going to reveal anything because we have people making picks on Fanatics Fantasy MMA app, so I don't want to ruin the fun for anyone. But I will not reveal if I know anything. I wish I could, but let's keep it fun for everyone. Just, I don't know, make of that what you will. But it should be a good show either way. I have it. It's really fun still to this day. You mean Warzone, Alan? That's crazy. That is a great game. If you have that, madness. I used to play that all day, every day. I had my friends around. We'd come and watch it. They'd watch me play. I was just wondering. Thanks for keeping it professional. Well, I'll try my best. Good evening, everyone, or morning, wherever you are. WMMA scene now there, and Urga here. Haha, Nick with all his mates. Where are you, Chris? Where are you? That's all I want to know. Leaving me on my own here on a Thursday morning. Oh, there he is. Oh, you shaved.
Oh, yeah, I had a little shave, freshen up. It's that time of the year. The sun has been shining. We are well and truly in summertime kind of now in Hong Kong. So good to be on the show. It's turned into a bit of a ritual these Thursday mornings.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Although it's quite weird waking up. I just woke up, literally rolled out of bed. Just saw Drake had done a Ramona Pascal interview, so go check that out on our channel, everyone.
Yep.
SCMP MMA, and he was looking sharp, wasn't he? Big rig.
Yeah, he was looking sharp, man. I like the bow tie. He's looking very neat. And yeah, it was a pretty good interview, actually. Just got through watching the whole thing after with my morning coffee, so it was a good way to start the day.
He got told off apparently for doing the interview in the hotel
Oh,
lobby or
wow.
something. Yeah, and I was saying they wouldn't have told the schmo off, but if you're big rig, not a big deal yet. You'll get there. You'll get there eventually.
But definitely 100%.
Get to schmo levels of not being bothered, by PR, jobs worths and hacks. Just doing his job, isn't he? Anyway,
Definitely.
we didn't get your picks, Chris. Well, we saw them on the show, but let's have a gander.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I've got, well, in the main event, on the Fanatics MMA app, the greatest app out there, great for chatting. Join our group, come and compete with us. I think I'm in about 11th, 12th place at the moment. I think John Hyunko himself is ranked number 1. Michael Owens at number 5. So we're all representing this month, apart from Drake Riggs, who is down in 83rd place. Oh my days, face palm. But yeah. On that app, I have gone with John Lineker by KOTKO. I just feel those hands of stones may well connect. I have a little hunch in my stomach, and I just feel it coming. And then in the co-main, I've gone for Yuya Wakamatsu, and I think it's an absolute toss-up between Yuya and Reece. I think this has Fight the Night potential. I think he'll probably go to the scorecards, but I think Yuya's probably just a little bit more active and he's a little bit better on the ground and off his back.
Yeah, I think winner should fight maybe Adriano or the winner of Kairat and Edward if they're gonna. Oh, sorry, Danny, if they're gonna run that back, and then maybe the loser could fight DJ for DJ's comeback fight. Maybe. What do you think of that? That'd be a good one for DJ. I think if it's Reece McLaren who loses, I'm picking Yuya as well. I'd like to see Reece versus DJ sometime in the summer.
Versus DJ is probably the one because you do look at that top 5 plus the champion. DJ's fought the champion. He's fought 3 of the other top 5. He's in I think he's still ranked number 1. They won't change until next month. So then you do look at it, and Reece McLaren, I think he's ranked 5th. He might be 4th, but I think he is the only one in the top 5 that he has not fought.
Exactly. Getting a lot of comments here, Chris. A lot of compliments from everyone in the chat over in the free seats. Damn, Chris. Living your vest life. Oh, I think he meant best life. Yes.
Okay.
You should put on a vest though. You can live the vest life as well.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have so many vests nowadays.
I got a few vests. You know me. Yeah. Alan is asking, have you guys played UFC Undisputed 3? It has an incredible Pride mode, and it was developed and published by THQ and Ukes, the creators of all the WWE games from SmackDown on PS1 until SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I don't know. I've never played that. Have you, Chris?
No. Actually, to go back to the earlier question, I believe the first wrestling game I played was on PlayStation 1, but I don't believe it was the SmackDown series because I believe they released. Was it No Mercy first?
Warzone was the one I had. That was like 1997 or 99, sorry.
Yeah. 98? I think I had, was it No Mercy maybe? And then I had the first 3 SmackDowns.
Yeah. SmackDown, Know Your Role. SmackDown in Your House or something.
Let's Bring It. One, yeah.
Let's Bring It.
Good. Yeah.
I think there was a game called In Your House. I'm going to look this up. I'm really intrigued. You've sent me down memory lane, Alan Bones Jones.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've got Andy Hatfield asking who is fighting next. That is Ryuto Sawada and Lee Tao Miao, which should be an absolute banger of a fight. For this one, I've got Sawada. He's just got a lot more experience. He's done it over in Japan. He's done it in other big organizations. Lee right now still isn't totally the finished product. I think the fight that most people are wondering about and that I've seen a lot of people talk about, I think Dan Hardy was talking about it the other day. Luke Thomas was talking about it. Michael Bisping was talking about it. People tweeting about it. Was the Nikki Holtzkin, John Wayne Parr fight? What a fight we're in for there.
Did you see all the drama with John Wayne Parr's hydration and weight cut? So he missed weight, didn't he? It's now a catch weight fight.
Yeah.
He posted all about it on Instagram. But essentially he fucked up his hydration test about 6 times, and he didn't pass it till 11 o'clock on the night. And he said he basically, Leon, you might know more, but he couldn't run because he had the hip surgery, so he couldn't do his normal weight cut, right? So he was just...
That's what he said, yeah. And it was his first time, again, like we said before, I like the weight cutting system better in one, but if you know the system, if you have experts on your side, if you have money behind you, you can find ways to make it work. He's come in for the first time, tried to cut as much weight as he can in the regulations and with the hydration test, and obviously just messed up. And like I said before, it's just, I know one gets a lot of criticism, but unless you pass the hydration test, you're not fighting. You have to pass the hydration test, like he said. So you can miss weight, and if your opponent agrees to fight, you still fight, but you have to pass hydration test. And more importantly, Chris, you look a bit different today.
We've already done this, Leon. You're late.
I had the shave. I look like
is that what it is? You look like a different person, literally.
I'm trying my best. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I hope I look like a different person in a good way. It's just starting to get a bit sunny around here in Hong Kong, and I want to get a bit of sunshine on our face.
It's so weird.
Like God once again.
Like John Wayne Parr is actually kind of pretending, the fights today. Have you seen his Instagram? He's kind of live tweeting it or live Instagramming it. It's very strange.
I think what some fighters have done is they've written down what they'd post literally on the Thursday, and they literally just post it 7 days later. So it's like almost like, I think quite a few fighters have done that.
Well, it's like time to get dressed, to get in the zone. Master your Muay Thai.
Did anyone go on to John Lineker's Instagram yesterday?
I did not.
No, he had a very interesting quiz up.
Okay, let's have a look in a minute.
We don't have a look, but he was asking people what the result of his fight is, but he didn't do it at the poll. He put it down where it told you what the correct answer was. So if that turns out to be true, I guess he kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As everyone heads over to Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna read this here. You see it on screen here about John Wayne Parr's. Well, my first hydration test was a complete disaster. I was hoping I'd find a loophole in the system for an advantage. Okay. It details how he messed it up pretty badly. He ended up having to drink loads of water to make the limit or something. I don't know. Very complicated stuff. I don't want to bore everyone, but kind of exposes there are ways to get around the whole hydration system, right, guys? Which is what a lot of people have been saying for a while. I think Mike Dolce commented on this, saying something like, oh, yeah, here you go, Dolce Diet. He says, JWP, hydration tests are the easiest to legally beat with a bit of understanding and experience. Happy to share both with you next time. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? And Cosmo chimes in as well. These tests are a little bit weird. But let's go check out. What do you think, guys? I'll go get Lineker's post in a minute. But
well, I think I just checked. I think it might be removed.
Lineker's one.
Yeah. Plus, if it does give it away, we don't want to spoil it for anyone.
No.
Well,
I'm still backing him, whatever happens. So.
Well, I think when it comes to the weight cutting, I think again, whatever the system is, there's going to be people are going to try and take advantage of it. Always, the people are going to be and one get criticised for it and that, but I think one genuinely tried to do a better weight cutting, a safer system. There is no perfect system, but I think this is a step in the right direction. But yeah, I mean, the thing I don't like about most, I think the more know-how you do have, which generally comes with them, the more experienced fighters, the fighters from bigger teams, the fighters that have more money behind, the more they can maybe take advantage of the system. But it's there for a reason. It's there to try and do good for the sport. And like we've pointed out before, when someone dies in your promotion cutting weight, you don't just make changes just for the image. You don't want to see that ever happen again. Because even if it was a fighter you hated, I'm not saying that was the case, but it doesn't look good on your brand. So even if it's from a selfish point of view, you want to make a positive change. So I still like the system. Maybe it could be tweaked, but I don't know. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, it's pretty tough, isn't it? I mean, like, really an ideal system would be to actually like have a USADA system where you go around and instead of just drug testing them, you'd also weight test them to get an idea of what their general walking around weight is. But that's almost impossible. I don't think one would ever sign off on it. Yeah, man. And the problem is still with the hydration testing and the weight cutting is not everything is out there. It's not fully transparent. And there is no perfect system. But yeah, maybe they are trying to move in the right direction. It's impossible to say unless they are more transparent with it. But yeah, it does seem to be a move in the right direction. But it does show that the bigger team you are just the more money you have generally, there probably are ways to game the system. But that's similar to traditional weight cutting too.
That's similar with everything. If you've got more money, you're going to have a better camp, you're going to have better trainers, you're going to have better teammates. Yes, I mean, that's the same with everything, really. I mean, that's another kind of motivation to work your way up the ladder.
Yes, all right. There was a fighter who died during weight cut, right? I can't remember the name.
I think that 2015.
Yeah, that's what changed the whole system, why we have the hydration and all that. All right, 5 minutes out, guys, from the show. How are we all feeling? Leon, I didn't check in with you. How rude of me. What's up?
So rude. Unbelievable.
You know me.
I'm joking.
You
Yeah,
good?
all good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got my
excited.
Stearns this morning, so I'm good to go.
You got your almond milk, your brown rice milk with you?
I've got my water today.
Okay. Pretty boring. Gonna say it. I've got a tea here.
Yeah.
What you got, Chris?
I just finished my Nespresso coffee, and I've got a nice bottle of oolong tea, no sugar.
There we go.
And I've got a little bit of my shashushka left. I have made a shashushka with poached eggs.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's like a Turkish breakfast dish made with like tomatoes, spinach, onions,
right.
cumin. Really nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, nice way to start the day.
It's Peter Percy.
Today. Just quickly throw that in there. It's just the best drink on the planet.
I got water.
Water.
I got water too. But tea has its benefits.
No, I do drink a cup of green tea with ginger every day.
Yeah, there you go.
Benefits, yeah.
It's hypocrite over here.
Yeah.
Hypocrite Jennings.
Yeah, we all know when it comes to Leon, there's 3 things he hates in the world: racism, hot drinks, and sexism. Not in that order.
I wouldn't really put them all on a par. I'd say only one of them I really hate. Hot drinks. Does anyone hate sexism? I mean, I joke about it all the time. I'm not sexist.
Leon. Anyway, let's move
I will
on.
say though,
That's a good segue.
Yeah, I don't hate hot drinks. I just think it's a waste of time. Like, why cook a drink when you don't need to? I mean, green tea I do because it's healthy. That's just
okay. To just eat super cold.
I prefer everything cold. But thing is though, things like potatoes need to be cooked. Some foods need to be cooked to be edible. That's not the same with any drink. It just seems like, why cook a drink when you don't need to?
Okay.
Didn't realize you hated hot
I do hate the taste of coffee, mind you. I don't mind tea. I just thought it's a waste of time. Green tea, ginger's nice.
I think Eddie the Blasian is doing it right. He's got an IPA, a Sculpion IPA. Sounds good.
Is that a beer?
It sounds like a beer, yeah. It's still too early for us, Chris and Leon, to have a beer, isn't it?
Never too
Maybe
early.
later.
Leon's
Never too early. Yeah, he
Never
loves a
too
bit of
early.
that. There was a question, sorry, I wanted to get to from Percy, just asking, is Miesha Tate done with the one since she's back with the UFC for a comeback fight? Essentially, she's not doing anything for one. I don't think she did too much before, did she, right? I mean, she was just an ambassador type figurehead.
Yeah.
Wasn't too deeply embedded in anything there.
She'd
But
show
I'm
up on
sure
broadcast. She was
yeah.
on a show about getting the show about Volve PR, but yeah, that was really it, I guess.
So I'm not sure legally what she can do for one now if she's under UFC contract again.
Well,
So,
she gave it. She said she gave in like 30 days notice, where she was. I think she done like a preview show for one on TNT one, and it was a different contract. There's no. I don't think there was any. What's the word? Conflict, because one was a fighter contract, one was
yeah.
outside fighter contract, and I think she's on good terms with both. So I don't think either of them are going to go, say anything.
Yeah, Percy, everyone else, go check out Tom Taylor's interview with Miesha Tate on the SCMP MMA channel, posted a few days ago. Some good revealing insight into how her move back to UFC came about. And is Onglar joining today? Says Fanetas. I'm not sure. We were trying to figure out if he could jump in later on. Leon, are you getting him?
No. I think he might be travelling to Singapore tomorrow, so I guess. And obviously, we talked about doing it afterwards, but that's about 11 o'clock at night, doesn't it? It's not an ideal time for an athlete to be talking to do an interview, I guess, especially if he's got to travel to Singapore tomorrow.
Yeah, Fanetas, we apologise for that yesterday. I promise you we'll get Onglar in some shape or form on Monday or Tuesday during fight week. There'll be media duties, if nothing else. We'll have him on the live. We'll be streaming the media press conferences live. So see what we can do. I hate to let down Onglar's fans. I mean, when you have dinner with Kevin James, though, SCMP MMA comes second. That's it.
The thing is, though, when I got the thing, I usually just play the mess out. There must be a time we can book something. But with Onglar, because he's kind of a friend, I don't want to push him into doing interviews when he's trying to focus on a fight and
exactly
get back to winning ways.
Exactly, sir. I thought about it. And I was like, you know what, Ong, you chill out. What do we want in the branding side of things?
What do you want? No hot drinks. When do you want them? Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Leo.
You got two options, guys.
For what?
For the branding, the top left.
Branding.
See what it looks like with a comment. Have you guys? The Ho, indeed. The Ho is here. JHK.
We have the Ho, the Fro, the Cambodian King. We need a nickname for Nick.
No. Did you miss the show
Slick
yesterday?
Nick.
I've got a new nickname. I'm the Cambodian Virgin.
Oh yeah.
Until I set foot on Cambodian land and take over, then I'll rightfully declare myself the Cambodia King. It's a little bit premature, so I'm accepting the Cambodian Virgin.
That's even worse. It's even worse.
It's been a while since I've been associated with the word virgin. I'm laughing it off.
Keeping it classy, Leon.
Yeah.
Cambodian bad boy.
uh,
That could be my second nickname after the king once I've taken over the country.
Well, the show's underway.
Eddie the Blasian loves John's hat. I like that.
What about my hat, Eddie? You didn't say anything nice about my hat. I'm hurt.
Or my haircut.
You got a haircut? No, he talked about your shave.
They did. Yeah. We can talk about me more if you want, guys. I like it.
Yeah. Exactly. Troy Worthen. Also, yeah, I didn't really want to bring Onglar in here because Troy's fighting in the main event, so it's a teammate, maybe you don't want to talk about a teammate if they lose. Not, if Troy could win the one, but might not be the best thing to ask.
Again, I don't want to mention too much about the co-main event because we kind of maybe jumped to a conclusion about the result from maybe an interview with Dietary. But then Michael almost gave the opposite impression. So I was wondering whether Dietary may have been giving us
planting a seed.
Yeah, or what's it called? Something fish? Planting
a red flag.
Red flag.
No, that's the wrong way. I know what you're trying to say. A false flag. I don't know.
False flag? Is that right?
My bad, Nick. I like the hat too. Cut on point, Leon. It's okay, Eddie. It's not pandering. We love compliments here. Thank you.
Yes, I don't think we should read into that and potentially ruin anyone's viewing because of our little detective.
Sometimes skills. I have hunches, but I've been wrong with a few of them. I learned that lesson in a harsh way. Just because someone posted on Instagram doesn't mean they win the fight.
Exactly. I mean, Reece McLaren's been telling everyone to watch the fight all week,
and
I'm sure Yuya has as well. My Japanese is a little rusty.
Yeah, John's moved his chat to tomorrow night, wherever you are. Check that out.
I have you, John. Good work.
Alan is very happy, John, because he can watch everything.
Yeah.
He's a dedicated viewer.
I appreciate that. I just cleared my schedule today. Yesterday it was busy. I was busy yesterday, it was crazy. I think I have sleep deprivation to where I can't sleep for very long. I don't know why.
Eat to sleep.
No, but the thing is, I'm tired during the day, right in the middle of the day. After I eat or something, around 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. And then when it hits 7, I'm back to normal. It's weird.
I'm a little bit insomniac. A little bit as in, I'm just a ridiculously light sleeper and I just wake up easy. And when I wake up, I've serious trouble going back to sleep. This morning I was up at 5. Had a weird dream, and then that was it. Game over.
You need to sleep though, you know what I mean? If you don't sleep, you age real fast.
I know they say 7 hours is the bare minimum you need, and we've always known sleep's important, but they reckon now it's detrimental to your health. It's a bigger factor than we've always believed.
Yeah.
I got 7 last night. Still feel tired.
I hate sleeping. I absolutely hate it. I wish I didn't have to sleep a minute. Or if I could literally get away with 2 hours a night, if I could perfect, because I'm sure it's a deep sleep that you need. If I could just go into a deep sleep and straight out again, I would love it. It's just a waste of life. It's too much to do. Even during this pandemic, I could easily fill up 22 hours a day. And especially working the hours we do, we could still work 16 hours a day and then have 6 hours to do, to chill out and turn the brain off. Although saying that, we work in MMA. There's no minutes completely off because at any minute something could happen that needs riding up.
I bet John Wayne Parr got enough sleep and he's heading to the ring. Leon, you got to buy the melatonin. Have you tried that?
What's that?
It's wondrous invention that just puts you to sleep within about half an hour. It's like a sleeping pill type of thing.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
You don't want to do that because then you start to rely on the pills.
Oh yeah,
that's what happened to all those. That's what causes suicide with a lot of people that take antidepressants and shit. It's bad right now. In
don't reflect that of SCMP, by the way.
What's that?
Just saying, your opinions don't reflect that of SCMP. The only time I take anything, I nick a couple of Valiums if I need to sleep on a all-night train or if I'm in Thailand or something, because I can only
In
sleep if I'm
Cambodia.
really comfortable. And if I'm traveling all night and I want to sleep, unless I nick a couple of Valiums, which is a muscle relaxant, that's the only time I ever do that.
Yeah.
And then you wake up a little high in the morning as well, which is an added bonus.
So you take Valium, but not
Valium is a
melatonin.
benzo, right? Benzo are the most addictive drugs in the world. Benzo has a higher chance of killing you from withdrawal than alcohol or heroin,
What does?
isn't it? Valium, because it's a benzo.
I've only done it, well, I've only done it like literally a handful of times.
Oh, no. Playing with fire, Leon, playing with fire.
I won't tell you about the times I've mixed it with alcohol on purpose. That's a completely different story. God bless the chemists in Thailand, is all I say.
Or Cambodia.
I don't know, but in Thailand, you just get them over the counter. You can get everything. Ritalin, which is like cocaine. Not that I'd know, obviously, just what I've heard.
King of
Well,
Cambodia.
Nicky Holskin is getting into the circle, as they say. Let's do this, guys. Are we ready?
I don't know. What happened with John Wayne Parr? I didn't even. I just saw something.
He
he
missed weight
just-
by 3 kilograms, by 30 kilograms.
So he wasn't like he didn't miss the hydration
30.
test.
No, he was about 3 kilograms over because he had to pass a hydration test, and he had to drink like about 6 gallons or 6 liters of water to pass hydration. And that put him overweight. He was trying to cut as much as he could, and just sort of got it all wrong.
Man, you got to think that that's not going to be good for his hip. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I mean he was running, and he hasn't been running. He's been doing running underwater because of his hip, but he was having to run to try and cut the weight down and drink loads to try and keep hydrated. And then I think like Nick said earlier, and like he said in his post, he didn't pass the hydration test till 11 o'clock the night before. See, normally what happens is when you're fighting on a Friday evening, if you fail either one of your hydration tests on a Wednesday or Thursday, you have to weigh in and get tested again on the morning of the fight, which is not ideal because obviously it means you've only got the rest of the day to rehydrate or to get up to speed and that. So yeah, it's a nightmare if you mess up one of your hydration tests.
Yep, 5 fights tonight, Galactus.
that's shitty. Well, man, it's like I think I don't know, man. John Wayne Parr, he's kind of older. He's been having a lot of fights. He just had hip replacement. It's just, man, he's an animal. Like if I had hip replacement, I'd probably just chill out. You know what I mean? Like this guy, he's an incredible story, man. Seriously.
John Wayne Parr.
Yeah.
I'm tempted. In the media interviews the other day, someone asked DJ about fighting in America. That person has just posted in a group saying these fights are going on right now in Singapore. I'm tempted to comment saying, "Oh, I thought they were in America."
Doesn't he realize that they happened 3 weeks ago?
Well, no, I write this. I write as if they're happening live now as well. But what my point is, he didn't realize they were going on in Singapore because they're in prime time US. He thought they were going on in the US as well.
Might as well be going on in the US.
Galactus, the first 3 fights are on BR Live if you're in the US, or they're on YouTube if you're in Hong Kong like me. And I don't know which country you're in, but the app, yeah, the only the last 2 are on TNT after AEW. Laty's in the house. Hello, guys. Hello, Laty. Good to see you again.
Who's
the main man?
Who's everyone got in this fight?
Holskin.
I think everyone. Yeah, I think Nicky's going to be a favourite, isn't he? I think he was favourite anyway. But then after, John was cutting weight to 11 o'clock.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah.
Not just the physical, not just all the exertion and the mental and emotional stress that goes with that as well.
Has Nicky Holskin fought Muay Thai with MMA gloves yet?
I don't think he has.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him with that. Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Right, let's establish if anyone's well ahead of the others.
I'm watching on YouTube.
I'm on 240 now.
No.
I'm 240. Yeah, 240. You're a bit ahead of me.
Last week was weird. One moment you were about 10 seconds ahead of us,
Yeah.
and then the next thing you were 10 seconds behind us. And I was like, ow,
Don't have the best internet connection, so it's a bit jumpy.
weird.
Man, this Muay Thai with MMA gloves is like the best striking you could watch. No matter, it doesn't matter who it is. You know what I mean?
It's funny how they changed the order of the card at the last minute as well.
Mhm.
Obviously, they must have thought, obviously, Marat Gavrov is obviously a big fight. He's the winner's fighting Eddie. We better bump him up.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is not looking good.
yeah.
John
Got
Wayne
caught.
Parr is like the Dan Henderson of Muay Thai. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good comparison.
Just
John
amazing.
Wayne Parr does not look.
He
No.
looks very stiff, huh?
Yeah, man.
There's so many facts involved: his age, the hip surgery, the bad weight cut, fighting someone
Oh
who's
my
pretty
God.
much in their
Oh,
prime
got
as
caught
well.
there.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, whoa.
Man,
Spinning hook kick.
spinning back kick. Nice.
Jesus.
But thing is, like, Nicky's gonna land one of those elbows, man. He's swinging
Yeah.
those elbows, downward elbows, really, really hard. Looking swift. Man, John Wayne's coming back though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's going
The
for it.
pressure. I think that's what he needs to do, right? Just go with volume and pressure.
you don't get much tougher, do you?
Nah,
No.
you don't get This guy's an animal.
I mean, like he said, did you see his post?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, the body.
Mhm.
Actually, it's an interview of one. He said he got called out by Nicky, and at first he said to Chatriar, "Can I have a warm-up fight first? I'm coming off hip surgery. I think." Oh,
Yeah, that was weird, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Why
Oh.
why didn't they just give him somebody that, you know?
well, he asked for that, but then he said he phoned up Chatri a few hours later and said, "Oh, forget it. I'm a warrior. I'll take Nicky in my first fight."
Hey, don't you notice that one championship they throw all the Korean fighters against like tough matchups? Have you noticed that? Like from the start?
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about all the Korean fighters and who they fought. And they like think about the jiu-jitsu guy in the lightweight division. He fought nobody knows who he is. He comes in one chair, he fights Gary Tonin, he fights Amir Khan. He fights just like the murderer, like top 10 in the featherweight division. And then now he's not even worth the promotion anymore, dude. Like there's a bunch of examples, man. I don't know if it's just like I think it's because the Koreans, they'll just fight whoever they fight, you know what I mean? It's just they don't care. And that's a problem too. Like you should have good management to kind of control and guide your career, man. You can't just fight anybody.
There's a lot of fighters.
Pisses me off, man, a little bit.
They've done, as we all know, they've all done the same. They've done the same thing with UFC fighters coming over, haven't they? They've given them real tests.
Man, how are you going to compare the UFC fighters to Korean fighters that are coming from regional promotion, Leon?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying
How are you going to compare that? That's like apples and nipples. Come on.
Apples and nipples.
Oh dear.
Like this Oak. Like, have you ever even heard of him before? He's like matched up with Murat. Think about it. Have you ever heard of this guy?
He's my favorite fighter ever.
I know. I'm just saying for the rest
I
of the
know
world.
he's a double G champion.
Yeah, but that's because I told you that, or you just looked it up on Tapology. Nobody.
I was just looking through some of the fights of Koreans the other day, and a lot of them, when you do look through the history of one, particularly for the last 2 years, pretty much 89% of all the Koreans go in as a betting underdog.
Yeah,
Pretty
because
much
they're coming in. Look at even like Kim Jae-woong, right? Like he's good, but man, he got thrown in with some fucking killers.
Right
Oh damn it!
But he's actually came up.
McLaren.
Oh damn it! But yeah, like there's some of them are swimming like a very low percent. I think like 10% of the Korean fighters are swimming, and the rest 80% they sank, like fat.
That adds up to 90%.
Well, there's a 10% where they're just chilling out, floating.
Yeah.
And shit, you know what I mean? But,
Oh God!
Whoa, that's it. That's it. Oh my God.
oh, lovely.
Chris,
Yeah.
my feed is always at the same time as yours.
Probably because we have good internet, Leon.
Is that what it is?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, I had on the greatest app in the world, Fanatics. I had Nicky Holscomb, but I chose Nicky Holscomb by decision.
Oh, really?
Coming, yeah. Yeah, I just didn't want to see John Wayne Parr get finished.
Well,
Do you think he should fight then after that? Or do you think he should just go back into retirement?
It's all up to him, man.
He'll fight again. He said, like in his post last night, I think he said he'll learn and he'll do better next time with the weight cut. He needed a tune-up fight. Again, it's just a testament for him, the fact that he went straight in there against Nicky Holscomb and
didn't look particularly great. I think he looked quite stiff. He didn't look dynamic.
But the thing is, you gotta look at it like this too. A guy like John Wayne Parr, you'd rather get finished or lose to Nicky Holscomb rather than a guy that nobody knows, right?
Absolutely.
So I can see where John Wayne Parr was coming from. You know what I mean? Like if he's gonna go in there, he might as well take off, face a guy that has a name, and you know it is what it is. If he loses, he loses. But the thing is, he could hold his head high because he fought Nicky Holscomb.
That's the mindset of a champion right there.
Exactly, man. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't do that obviously because I'm a wussy, but he's the complete other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, but I mean that's the issue though, isn't it? You know, John Wayne Parr was ranked number 4 going into this.
Was he?
Yeah, he was ranked number 4.
How are you ranked number 4? You didn't even never fight.
Yeah, that's it.
That's weird.
Man. And it's like, man, if he's the 4th best contender, you have a problem with your division.
Yeah, for sure. Well, where was Nicky ranked?
I think he's ranked number 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But Nicky's had like what, around 5 fights now?
Maybe more.
He's lost to Eartsell twice, but that was thingy, right?
He beat Cosmo Alexander. He's lost to Reagan. Yeah. Eartsell twice. He beat Elliot Compton in his last fight.
Where the hell is Cosmo Alexander? That's the question that I want to know. Didn't he sign a deal with One Championship or re-sign? Yeah. Like it's just I don't know, man.
He had some beef with them, and then he sorted it out, re-signed. Nick had a fantastic interview. If anyone wants to know the story, check out Nick's amazing interview.
Because he's in the States, you know, with like I think he was down in Florida. He's in California sometimes. I don't think it's a problem like him traveling, right? Because everybody else is traveling. There's people traveling from Brazil all over the place. It's very, very, very odd. Maybe we're gonna see John Wayne Parr versus Cosmo Alexander next.
I don't think so. I don't think we can see that.
Nah. I think Cosmo said he wouldn't fight lightweight again. I think he commented on John Wayne Parr's post about cutting weight, saying I think he tried. I think when he lost to Nicky Holscomb, I think that was at lightweight. I think he said just obviously trying to cut weight for his whole camp, getting down to lightweight was just impossible for him.
Man, this is a.
I reckon we'll see John Wayne Parr's daughter.
Yeah.
Does he compete in one at some point?
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be a good addition to the division too. There's a lot of like young women competing.
She just had hip surgery as well, actually.
She did?
Yeah.
What? She's like 20 years old.
I know. Not full play. I think she just had a little bit of the bone shaved off. I think of the hip bone.
Even that's not good.
No. Surgery is always the last option. I mean, I used to teach this consultant, one of the leading consultants in my leading town. and he said normally surgery's game over. Normally your first surgery is the first of many. So if you're having your first fight 20 years old, that's not a good sign.
Sometimes you get
So
lucky.
Nicky's son is going to join one in 2 or 3 years, apparently.
Oh wow.
What?
I've met his son, a few times in
17-0, apparently.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing him training at Tiger when Nicky was down there.
Yeah. What was the water bottle? It's the COVID era. Yeah, I don't know. Was that some kind of thing? All right.
Man, I'm just wondering, like, the UFC is gonna have 15,000 people in the arena. Man, it just takes one person, dude. One person
To what?
Yeah.
to just fuck everything up.
Yeah, man.
Cause think about it, they already sold out 2 shows, one in Texas and one in Las Vegas, right? After this one,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Too early.
We'll see, huh? I was thinking, what if like a bunch of staff get positive tests? Does that mean they can't work the next event? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about the staff. I was thinking about like the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Florida's been open for months and months, and they're doing good numbers. And I've just watched a brilliant video yesterday as well, saying that
They're hiding their numbers, right? They don't publish
Yeah.
real. They fired the woman who was revealing actual data, I think.
Oh yeah,
Don't quote me on that.
And the press conference, they're gonna have the mayor of Jacksonville and the governor of Florida on the stage with Dana, which is just odd. Just very odd.
Yeah, it's just gonna be weird.
I mean, they had about 7,000 new cases yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not the highest they had, but it's not nothing. Do you know what I mean?
When Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much did California have yesterday?
I don't know. 3 billion.
Check how many California had yesterday.
Just tell us.
I don't.
Okay.
No idea. I didn't know it was 7,000 in Florida, but all I know is it would be about the same, probably more, and California's on a strict lockdown.
Hong Kong had 10. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were all imported as well. I think.
Yeah, that's
bar
true.
one.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to any of the numbers. I only pay attention to my country. That's it. Like, I don't care about. To be honest with you, I don't really care about any other country that's going on. I just care about where I'm at. Long as we don't go into like more restrictions, I'm just happy. Like right now, we're free. Like there's cases, but it's just like, there's cases.
Yeah.
Just be careful out there.
Again, 2 started coming out recently saying that one is sunshine and vitamin D is one of the best killers of COVID, which Trump said a year ago and got laughed at. And exercise you're so much more likely to survive COVID if you're regularly exercising. Don't hear the government report that.
Hong Kong government does it every day, 6 times a day.
Hong Kong, but
and then Hamzat Chimaev is saying like, "Hold my beer." Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he may be, like you said yourself, John, weight cutting is going to affect your immune system. So they've got both. On one hand, they're some of the fittest athletes on the planet. On the other hand, they're regularly, completely blitzing their immune system by cutting weight.
Yeah, but he wasn't cutting weight.
No, but it doesn't just affect your immune system on the day. And the trouble with him is he had the symptoms and he carried on training. He needed to rest when he had it.
Well, you just said it. If you want to battle it, you have to exercise. So he was exercising to battle it.
Not when you've got it.
Damn, what is it? Is it this or that, Leon? Come on.
That's what you just said, Leon. You said
let's get somebody from the CDC over here.
Well, so if the fitter you are, 78% of all people that have died from COVID or thing have been obese. And the other
Volkanovski
22% are
was
probably
coughing
old.
Volkanovski was coughing up blood.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
fit.
I'm
Cody
not saying it's
Garbrandt
100%.
did well.
Guys, nothing's 100%. The fact is, though, you can
Sorry.
laugh all
No,
you
no, no,
want,
no,
you
no.
little
You can't
sheep,
say that
sheep,
word,
sheep,
John.
sheep.
You
Shut
can't
up, I'm
say-
talking sheep. You can say what you
No.
want. We know for a fact.
No, you can't say the
generally,
fact.
if you're
You're not
healthier,
an
you're going
epidemiologist.
to be more protected.
You're not an epidemiologist.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The older you are, the fatter you are, the unhealthier you are, the more chance you've got of dying from COVID. Fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I
Yeah.
think it's the opposite. I think the skinnier you are, the less
Yeah.
likely you're gonna survive.
I
Actually,
don't give
which
a fuck
country
what
just
you
got-
guys say. I don't give a fuck what the media says. All
Which
their
country had the
fucking
most
fear-mongering
deaths
bullshit.
Which country had the most deaths yesterday?
I don't know, but almost 80%.
The
Almost
country with all the obese people, India. And the day before that, it was India. And the day before that, it was India. You know, with all its obese people, you know.
they're almost
Living
the
a
opposite. They're under, a lot of them
There
are
are no obese
undernutrition.
people in
A lot of them
India.
are undernutritioned as well, which is again not being healthy. The point is, almost 80% of all the deaths and hospitalizations of COVID have been the obese. And considering 99% of people that have died from it have been over 70, that tells you virtually that anyone under 70, almost all of them have been obese. Not all of them, nothing's 100%. But if you want to argue and say, fucking, this is harming young, healthy people, be fucking idiots.
They have harmed young, healthy people.
Did you see
They have
the
harmed young, healthy people.
did you see the strain in Brazil? It's like attacking kids.
Yeah,
The strain that affects people that have had the COVID, that had the vaccine, worse than it does that affects people that haven't had the vaccine. Are you talking about them
No,
variations?
I'm not trying to argue with you about the vaccine. I'm just saying there's a strain out there in Brazil. I heard that
Yeah,
it's just
and
affecting
the
kids,
Indian
you know what
strain.
I don't give a
That's
fuck
sad.
what any of you
Towards
sheep
younger
say.
Yeah.
I'm going by facts.
Hey,
I'm not going
Leon,
by
I'm
what
going
mainstream media
facts.
lie
Are you
about.
Fauci's
And if you
cousin?
want to go there with this conversation, I'll go there with this conversation.
We
I
got
don't
him
give a
rolling.
fuck. I'd
got 'em
rather
rolling.
be taken off the internet forever and say my opinion and not be a sheep that's scared to say the facts and get taken off the internet like anyone who speaks against the agenda.
Man, we're gonna get banned from the internet.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the fights.
Let's talk about
Because
9/11.
the second fight. Yeah.
Loose
I'm
change. Let's
finished,
get.
yeah.
Hey, put Nick. Go on YouTube and let's watch Loose Change right now.
What's that? Oh, I don't want to know.
Just
Let's-
the
let's,
9/11 documentary.
Okay. All right. Well,
Building 9. Let's go to Building 9.
Fucking
Building
started
seven.
from fucking animal exploitation as well, which I've got nothing to do with.
Set him off.
Yeah, Seaspiracy. Let's watch that right now. Seaspiracy.
You may learn
Food
something.
Inc. Food Inc. Let's watch Food
You may
Inc.
learn something about the planet and how we're fucking destroying it. And fucking this COVID is the world's fucked because we exploit animals. And yet no one's talking about that either. Have a vaccine. Don't stop eating meat. Don't stop abusing animals. That will stop the next COVID, which could be 1,000 times worse. No, pump this vaccine in that hasn't been fully tested, that they're not liable for instead, to protect the fat people.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do the fight. Let's do the fight. We can.
Yo, fat people are some of the nicest people in the world. Come on.
I know, but they're.
What's that? Yeah, but you can't argue against like masks and restrictions on people. And because you have argued with me before, you're against restrictions and masks because you're restricting people, and then you're trying to restrict people for being fat. You get the hypocrisy.
You've got a choice. And
all right, I'm putting the. We're gonna watch the fight, so we're gonna talk about the fight now. Yeah. Let's
even
pick
before the
this up
COVID
later.
comes,
Yeah.
by being fat, you're increasing your chance of heart disease, cancer.
Let's talk about
diabetes,
this.
all these
We're gonna
things.
talk about the fights. Come on. So here we are.
And it's the same with
can-
COVID.
We could pick up the COVID chat after.
Leon needs his own podcast.
I do. I don't want to talk about this shit on MMA podcast.
Yeah.
You've got me started. And once I start, I'm fucking not backing down.
All right.
You even got me swearing on the podcast.
Got swearing.
I know you're uncharacteristic. What's going on? He's
I'm
got
a
his
big
titties
swearer,
in a
but
bunch.
I love swearing, but I'm normally an expert at turning it off. Not then though.
There we go.
His
All right. I
nipples are
think I
probably hard
picked
right now.
Sawada for this one.
Plus, I love a good debate.
Exactly. He loves a good debate. He loves to defend people.
Yeah.
But
And he
just for the
hates
last
top
10 minutes, he's been
people.
attacking everybody in the world.
Yeah.
Don't goad each other, guys. Come
I
on.
know, we're not. It's all good. We know Leon
Let me
is
see
his
who I
heart is in a
picked.
good place.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not saying this for shits and giggles for popularity or anything. I'm saying it because I believe it and I want the world to be a better place. And I'm fed up. Me and Nick had a good chat yesterday or the day before about how corrupt and terrible and how the people that run the world are fucking everyone up the arse, basically.
Hey, who took the Chinese guy?
Not me. I took
No, not me.
Sawada.
Suwada's like but the Chinese dude is doing pretty good. You know what I mean? He's
doing
defending the takedowns all right.
100%.
Two-piece. No soda. Oh, shit, man. All right, so Drake tried to get into AEW, but it was too late. They wouldn't let him in.
He had what? You don't need to have tickets or nothing?
He thought you could buy one, but I think the show had already started, so bad luck for Drake.
Was he going in there to get interviews or something?
No, I just told him go watch the show, man. It's right next to his hotel. But when are you ever in Jacksonville, you know?
It's quite different from the first fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, this Chinese dude got the neck right now.
Yeah.
He does. Shit.
Oh no.
Nah, he's out.
He got out. The takedowns is just too heavy.
The first fight was a little bit more of a stand-up war, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was a Super Series fight.
No, the first time they fought in Reign of Dynasties 2, Meow and Sawada.
Damn, why you trying to bring that shit up? We're watching this fight. Talk about old shit.
I don't know if there's a fight that Chris doesn't remember.
I just remember it because me, Justin, and Nick.
20 years in multiple promotions, multiple sports. Chris remembers everything.
Me,
Yeah.
Jasmine, and Nick were all backing Meow to win, and we were all quite surprised because we thought it was stolen from him. That's all I really remember.
That's true.
There's too much to watch, man. Can't
There
keep
is.
up.
Whenever there's a rematch in one championship, I go back and I rewatch our fight companion again so I can see our reaction. I don't only watch the fight; I watch our reaction to the first fight that happened. You know what I mean?
Dedication, man.
Yeah.
You need to start
Dedication.
clipping. When you watch it, you might as well just start clipping the reactions and make a compilation.
Or SCMP MMA clips.
Exactly.
Oh, you, Chris, you don't work, do you, Chris?
Well, not today. Today's my day off.
I thought every day was a day off. You seem,
No.
I've never known a show when you're not in the comments or on the actual show.
Yeah, I always try and get a few comments in if I'm at work.
It's a loyal viewer. I like it.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I'm just
I think
envious.
there's quite a few people in the comments who probably do the same.
Yeah. Yes. Poor
Man,
old
I wonder
Drake.
who's gonna gas first in this fight, man. Because man, this is a crazy pace. It's all wrestling.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh, got it back.
About to
Really?
shake him. Oh no.
Oh shit. No.
Oh, I guess we're right. He's holding the gloves though. Is he holding the gloves?
Holding the gloves.
Getting that mount. Oh god,
Oh.
this is fun.
Reversal.
Now the Chinese guy's on top. It's a fun little fight right here. What weight division is this?
Heavyweight.
If they're heavyweight, the ref is like
Is it bantamweight?
megaton.
Bantamweight?
Strawweight.
Yeah, these guys are small, man. You know what though? Like, imagine if like Yan Xiaonan was in one championship. Do you think she would be a bigger star than The panda.
She's a really big star back in China, isn't she?
I have no idea. I don't live in China, so it's just hard to gauge like how famous these Chinese fighters are, right?
I thought I heard someone say she's more popular in China than Zhang Weili.
Really? Wow.
She said that must have been someone else.
It must have been her.
It might have been her, yeah. It's her Instagram description.
Oh, is it? Is it? Oh,
I'm the
okay.
people's champion in China.
Well, Tito Ortiz says he's the people's champion, but look at him now.
Yeah. Isn't Zhang Weili starting to get like beefed on a little bit within China? Isn't that like a thing? Isn't there like a bit of a pushback against her from her, like from a lot of the traditional like martial arts community?
I can see that. I can see that happening. Because remember that guy? Who was that guy that was just beating up all the like fake martial artists?
Xu Xiaodong.
Yeah, man, that guy is a legend.
Mad Dog.
He's a legend, man. Like he's doing a service.
Yes, yeah.
I think a state-run newspaper recently described their fighting style as maybe too aggressive or something like that. They said, I can't remember exactly. Yeah.
That's like saying your cooking style is too tasty. The hell are they talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, is there a pushback on her, man? That's kind of surprising, you know. But I can see it though with the traditional martial arts, you know.
Well, generally in China, if it comes out of state-owned newspapers, which all the newspapers are, generally it's a bit of a signifier if you get something out of there.
Yeah, it's like in Asian culture, you know, like there's like deep embedded, you know, views that it's hard to crack, you know, especially with like something that you invented. And martial arts is something that, you know, there's certain type of martial arts that the Chinese invented, and now they're not effective because you got MMA and you got jiu-jitsu, and once you go in there with that type of skill set, you'll crush everybody. And that dude, the Mad Dog, he just showed everybody. Did you guys ever hear about that one guy? He was like adopting all these kids in China, and he had like this orphanage, and he was training all of them. He's been doing it for like about 10 years now, and like these kids are like just like he's cultivating these killers. Have you heard of this?
No.
Oh man, you better dig into it, man. I think that's a good story right there.
But
anyways, this Chinese dude is coming back. I think the Japanese dude is Gas Sawada.
Yeah.
Where's the Sawada?
Sawada. God, this is crazy.
He got the neck.
He got the neck.
With the knees.
Just a mad fight, this.
You know who's a good ref, but we don't see him in one championship anymore? Is Kemp.
Jacked ref.
Oh, Kemp, yeah.
Kemp is a good ref, man, but we don't see him. I think because he's in Taiwan, right? I think it's hard to get out of there.
Oh, they're training now.
Oh, nice uppercut.
Yeah, he is good. I haven't seen him since the pandemic.
What happened to Jacked ref? Is he still in Thailand?
Yeah. I don't think he'll be working for one anytime again soon.
Jacked ref.
Who's that?
The guy who did their Bangkok cards when they first came back. He was just insanely jacked.
Wasn't he doing the fight circus?
Yeah, he did fight circus. Yeah.
Wouldn't let any fights go. As soon as the fight went to the ground, he just stood everyone up.
Yeah, that's right. That was
even if
weird.
they were in a choke position or submission, not like that. You get.
Yeah, and that one, he looks like he took full advantage of the pharmacies and drugstores in Thailand.
John, did you make it to Gentleman Flower last week?
No, that was next week, I think.
Oh, next week. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. It's too far. But it will be on YouTube, so I'll watch it.
Yeah, man.
But a lot of the fighters, man, they're just like debuting, or there's maybe like they have like one or two fights, or one guy he's 0-7.
Yeah.
He just continues, man. He's chasing the dream. The dream is just to win.
Just to win.
Exactly, because he just gets beat every time, and he's like, he looks fit though. Like he looks like like he can fight, but looks can be deceiving.
Are they legitimately called Gentleman Flower because they're sponsored by a florist?
The florist is Gentleman Flower.
Okay,
That's the name of the florist. So
that's gangster.
yeah, I don't know. It's a weird dynamic right there,
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Dubsy209 is asking a question: how good is John Lineker's opponent, Troy Worthen?
He's
Very good.
decent. He's decent, but I don't know. Like, would you consider him one-dimensional?
He was really good prospect in one. He lost to Yusuf Sadalayev, right? That was probably a little bit unexpected, but I think Troy's really good. He's a really good
the only
prospect.
problem with Troy is his best wins is what Chen Rui and Mark Abelardo, who are not quite the level, are they? That's probably his toughest matchups. Yeah.
Well, this is definitely his toughest opponent. So we'll see how
100%.
Troy does. Yeah. Love Troy. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's
Come on,
done a few
Nick.
interviews with us.
Nick, don't stop it. You got to make a pick off not who's a good dude. Like, make your analysis. Come on, man. I know that's what you do, but come on, let's be real.
I just pick for weird reasons.
I know.
I'm picking Lineker though. I have not shied down from that. I said it at the beginning of the show.
No, you better pick Worthen. Come on.
You want me to pick Worthen?
Yes,
I've already
because
made
that's
my
your
picks.
buddy. That's your
He's not
you
my
could
buddy.
switch.
He doesn't care about me. He probably doesn't know my name.
No, the thing
He's
is,
Sanford.
like, he's Sanford, but he was at Evolve too before that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sanford is going to help him, whatever happens. I
Yeah,
just
he's
don't think
fine.
Evolve is at that level you need.
Like, the thing about Troy is, like, he's very good, like, wrestler, and if he takes the guy to the ground, he can dominate. But the thing is, he needs to develop that striking to where it's like, okay, the wrestling is in his back pocket, not his front pocket.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Because if he can't take Lineker down, do you see him stand? If he stands and trades with him, what do you see happening?
Knocked out.
I see a knockout if he trades with Lineker. So, but then again, remember Gafarov and Lineker, right? First fight, Lineker had him won, and they went for 3 rounds. You know.
Owen Gavrov's a good fighter though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know he is.
Whatever
I
happened
know
to
he's
him?
a very good fighter.
But I think on at least 1 or 2 occasions, he's announced he's leaving to go to UFC, and then one have been, you're not. So I think there's been some issues between him and one championship.
Yeah, he was scheduled to fight on UAE Warriors, and then all of a sudden, like, his fight was canceled. This was like late last year, I believe.
And the first time he announced he'd signed with the UFC, and I think it might even announced his opponent. I can't
They
remember.
did.
What, Gafarov?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember on Twitter seeing that.
He's got heavy hands as well, not serious knockout power. And
Is he related to the other Gafarov?
No, I don't think so.
They're not cousins.
No.
No.
They're not from the Gafarov clan.
Yeah, winner of this round takes the fight. Do you think, guys?
This is a close fight.
Very close. Yeah. Been awesome.
I think this Chinese dude is winning the fight, though, man.
This would be a big win. I mean, obviously, Avengers his first loss, and Sawada. I think his only loss in one has been to Little Giant, who's a bit of a killer.
That's true.
Who, the Japanese guy?
Sawada.
Yeah, Sawada.
Oh, Zuwada was the one that got knocked out?
No, he only.
No, that was Catalan, wasn't it?
Yeah, no.
That was Catalan.
He got knocked out by Jeremy Mido, that infamous flying knee. I think that was him.
Oh, God.
Do you remember that knee? Martin Ewan style knee?
I do not, but
Did you see
check
that?
it out.
Did you see PFL's cage? They spent $1.5 million on that thing.
Yeah, sources told Mark Raimondi. I wonder who the source was.
That's crazy, right?
I thought that was they already tout that publicly. Why? That's in every press release they've ever said. Like, we have this crazy
His
smart
first
tech.
photo,
Do we need a cage with a technology in it?
I guess we do.
Didn't it come with? It comes with screens or something within the cage or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
certain
goodness.
cameras or something like that, right? I like the what is it that camera system they have at the Apex where they could like when they finish they could circle around like the Matrix basically, right?
Yeah.
Well, did you check out the Rod Tang Daniel Williams, the video that one put up where you can move the camera?
Or VR.
I didn't know.
They
No.
Hulk cards up, I think, on
Is
VR. A few days
Okay,
later.
I only saw that one fight when it went up, but it's like a kind of VR, like 360. You can move the camera around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
pretty.
they put the whole card out a few days ago. VR.
This is actually quite tough. Who are you going to give this fight to?
I think I picked Zawada, but I think the Chinese dude won the fight though.
Yeah, I think I was gonna win this. So I've lost this pick. I'm 1-1 for the night. Potentially.
I had Sabada winning this as well.
Oh, back of the head there. No. Not again.
Everyone loves a red card.
They still haven't made a decision yet, have they? I haven't announced it at least.
No.
On Eddie. Yeah.
I reckon I reckon they'll overturn it to a net contest.
Maybe
I was looking for that choke at the end.
or one on TNT 4, maybe.
Right. It's gonna make some breakfast very quickly before the next fight. So you're all in charge.
Oh wow!
What the hell? This guy's talking about making breakfast.
It's
Well,
9:20.
What's
It's
he
too late
making?
for breakfast. This is brunch time.
Is it? No, it's like still the morning, man. McDonald's is still serving.
Yeah.
McDonald's is still serving. That's how you know it's breakfast.
Yeah.
Leon, when's the last time you ate McDonald's?
15 years ago,
Jesus.
I stopped eating that crap way before I went vegan.
What about the what is the best vegan fast food restaurant?
There's loads. Like in Singapore, it's brilliant. You've got one like you've got fast food vegan.
Not in Singapore, in KL where you live. What's the best? Or just generally in the world, what's the best fast food restaurant for vegan food?
Well,
Oh,
there's
wow.
Fry in Australia, which is amazing. They have the Beyond Burgers. They have like about 10 different types of vegan burger.
Meow just won. Do you think they do the trilogy?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, they've done this a few times recently. They've done quite quick turnaround rematches, which is quite strange, isn't it? You don't normally see that.
So while they had a fight, I think inside the Matrix, but I think this is Meow's first fight since the L.
But I guess as well with the whole pandemic thing, we're seeing the slightly unusual. I think to a certain extent, you wouldn't have seen this 2 years ago, but in the pandemic, if two guys that fought in the last year want to fight each other again, you put them on a card.
What? Why are they interviewing him? What is going on?
They interviewed John Wayne Parr, but I don't know if that's just because he's a legend.
No, they just interviewed this. What is?
So what is a legend, bro?
Yeah, I guess he's at par with Parr, right?
Oh,
That was terrible.
I like that because it wasn't hilarious, but it was clever. You get bonus points for that.
I need to try that. I need to try that vegan burger thing. I need to try it. I gotta try some
The
of that.
Beyond Burger and the Impossible, you can't tell the difference. My brother's a big meat eater, and I tricked him. I told him it was real meat, and he because it squeezes, it's spongy. Like the Impossible Burger bleeds as well. It's crazy.
Is it where is it? Burger King?
Burger King.
right.
I think you probably got them in Hong Kong, haven't you? I mean, it's not so much in Southeast Asia. There isn't any, like I said before, KFC have just launched a meat-free burger, but it's it's not edible for vegans or vegetarians. You couldn't make that up. Like if you're going to make it meat free, you want the vegans and the vegetarians to eat it.
We've got a I think it's Impossible Whopper at Burger King. You can get that veggie or vegan. I don't think McDonald's have anything right now. We have Chipotle, which is Canadian, and that has Impossible Burger, and that's vegan.
KFC in Hong Kong, they've got vegan chicken now.
But then why is the vegan stuff so expensive? It's not like...
It's going to get cheaper and cheaper because at the moment, a lot of work's gone into it to making it taste so similar, to have the same texture. And as
but the thing is, I'm not talking about the vegan like burgers. I'm just talking about vegan dishes. Why is it just so much more expensive than regular food?
At the moment, it's still a bit of a niche. So people are like, oh, if you're gonna eat something that's a little nichey, we're going to charge you more.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem I have.
But if you cook at home, it's cheaper to eat vegan food. When you make a meal, what's the most expensive part? Generally, the meat.
If you want to eat vegetarian or vegan food, the app Happy Cow is pretty good for finding vegetarian and vegan places. In Hong Kong, it's quite easy to find really cheap vegan vegetarian food. If you just find a Buddhist restaurant or a Buddhist temple,
in Malaysia.
Yeah, we have the same thing. So if you
go popping up more and more, and like I said, when I'm in Singapore, it's even easier. Like I said, they have like fast food vegan restaurants.
Yeah.
Like where they've got when in mine, it's got about 30 different types of vegan burgers, and they're all vegan burgers are amazing. They're so tasty. You can get as well different levels of healthiness. You can get a real healthy vegan burger, but if you want a dirty, stinky, unhealthy vegan burger, you can find them as well. Like. Obviously, if you want it to taste the same as meat, it's not going to be as healthy as a vegan burger. It's made of chickpeas and mushrooms and black beans and all that malarkey.
Well, that's it. You go to Triple O's in Hong Kong, a big Canadian burger chain. Their Impossible Burger is about 200 calories less than their normal burger, but the Whopper is about 200 calories more. So it just depends what you're going there for, doesn't it?
But calories isn't everything as well.
Yeah.
I read about this the other day because obviously there was a lot of criticism saying, "Oh, vegan burgers are unhealthier."
Yeah, but also
overall they're healthier.
Yeah, but people who are vegan and vegetarian, just because they're vegan and vegetarian, doesn't mean they always want to eat healthy. They still want to have like burgers and ice creams and chocolate bars and
vegan
sweets.
Pizza, like in Australia. When I was in Australia, when I go back home to England, all the Domino's, all the Pizza Express, all the Pizza Huts, all the Italian places, and if you get like Prezzo's and Azizis, they all have a massive vegan menu now with vegan pizza, with vegan cheese, and it's amazing, and it's just as good.
Yeah, when I was in Bangkok, I met up with Dana, and Dana's vegan.
Yeah.
And that we had no problem eating. You know what I mean? Even like he took me to this like good Italian spot right in Bangkok. And he was eating vegan stuff over there, and I was just eating my normal things. So
the thing is, another thing to remember as well is, right, we're living not so much in Southeast Asia, but even still a little bit. But if you live in like America, if you live in Australia, if you live in Europe, it's so easy to be vegan, and it's so tasty. Like I said, you don't have to be healthy, but if you want to eat anything, everything's on your doorstep. And this is still where vegans are a minority. Imagine if we lived in a vegan world. I can guarantee you people would not miss meat and animal products because the food available would be so good, so amazing, you'd never miss it. I guarantee it. I know for a fact because you wouldn't miss it now. And this is with only 5% say of the food industry concentrating on it. But all the big brands are starting to put more and more money into veganism. It's only going to get easier, cheaper, nicer, healthier, which is already healthy, but tasty and healthy at the same time. Win-win.
Okay, let's like move on from all this vegan propaganda and let's talk about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Hey, Warrior! What a good show, man! Like,
I need to watch this.
Have you seen it? You haven't seen it? Oh my God, it's like one of the best shows like I've seen in a long time, and it's different. It's not like like you watch Breaking Bad, great show. Have you seen Narcos? Great show, right? But Warriors is different. Warrior is just like martial arts, has the gang, mafia, the government, all that stuff. And it's like I like the time period too. Like it's like what is it? I don't remember what time period it is,
Like
but
1890.
yeah, 1890s, and it's just good, man. Like the acting's good.
1890? I thought it was about Bruce Lee.
No, Bruce Lee
No.
wrote it.
Oh, Bruce Lee
Well,
wrote this.
No, he came up with
based
the
on-
idea. Like,
Yeah,
originally,
based off his writings, right? And Shannon Lee's
Mm.
the one kind of like pitched the whole thing, and then someone came in and rewrote, the episodes and all that. But it's a very good show, man. Like the action, very good. You know what I mean?
And it's got Michael Bisping in.
Yeah.
No,
Briefly.
shout out to Jason, man. That dude, he's pretty good in that show. He kind of gives it like the modern flair to it a little bit, the way that he talks on it. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
He's a good dude.
Right, this is the winner gets Eddie fight.
Is it next?
Bachelor.
The biggest
Bachelor.
ever title eliminator fight in MMA history.
Yeah, as Eddie points out, Warrior was basically David Carradine's Kung Fu series, just ripped off Warrior.
Yeah, David Carradine.
When we first all kind of went into lockdown about a year ago, I caught up all Bruce Lee films and had a right good binge on and watched the ESPN documentary and really
Oh, they're
renewed my
fighting right now. They are. Yeah, Bruce Lee movies, man. You could watch them multiple times over. They're pretty good still.
He'd 100% be vegan today.
You
He
think
used
so?
to drink raw meat milkshakes, man.
I know, but he's very kind of. I'm almost certain he'd be a vegan today.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very hard to say as well.
Yeah, I heard Hitler was vegan
I found
too.
it easy to say, Chris.
Pardon?
I found it easy
Huh?
to say.
Yeah, Napoleon was vegan.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I don't know. He did there's a lot of rumors about him doing a lot of opium. So I don't know if it's that. Just like, you know what I mean?
Stalin was vegan, I heard.
Yeah. Oh, he's that guy, Hannibal
Just throwing out dictators.
Hitler was a
Pol
vegetarian.
Pot was vegan, I heard. Pol Pot, Pol Pot, Cambodia. You should know that. Leon.
Isn't he your cousin, Leon?
Who?
Pol Pot.
That's his inspiration for his Cambodian king. Because Pol Pot was the king of Cambodia for a long time.
Hitler was a vegetarian, apparently.
I don't know. I don't know.
Crazy.
Loads of some of the most intelligent people ever were vegan. Einstein, a lot of the Greek
Sigmund
philosophers.
Freud.
Sigmund Freud was he? A lot of them were all vegan. A lot of them said things like,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Leon Jennings.
You're in that caliber. You're in that bracket.
I don't know about that. I can barely string a sentence.
John
together.
Holmes. He was vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Andy.
Yeah.
Chris Farley. He was
I
vegan.
reckon a lot of gladiators back in the day were actually vegetarian. And vegetarian back in the day was the same thing as vegan because we weren't really eating dairy back then.
Man, this
Well,
is a
Rome was
huge
pretty
step
big
up.
in the Roman Empire.
This is a huge step up for Oak, man, to fight Murat. This is just like
On the app, I have backed Oak with a KO win.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
Yo.
I've gone no nothing.
yo,
Because
it's
my
like
double nothing on Nicky Hoskin to win by decision, I've got to double down.
it's like Oak was shopping at Uniqlo and then all of a sudden he switched to Gucci. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of level of competition he's going to. It's gonna be really, really sink or swim right here.
I wouldn't even say he was Uniqlo. He was Miniso.
The one thing about Murat though, he's hit or miss though. You know, I mean, if you get him on the day where he's just not feeling it, or he's just had a bad weight cut or something, right? He just doesn't perform really well.
Well, he got
noticed that.
blitzed by Labicus, I think, in his lightweight debut. And then after the fight, he just really looked like he didn't give a monkeys. And then his next fight, he beats Laurentinus. Although that arguably could have gone either way. That was completely razor.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Murat, you never know what you're gonna get from him, because you remember when he first fought Martin, he choked Martin out, and in the second fight,
choked like 6 people in a row, didn't he?
Yeah, it's like rear naked chokes. That was like the unstoppable force for a long time, right? And then in the second fight against Martin, he decided, okay, I'm gonna sit there and trade with Martin, and then he got knocked out, right? It was just like you don't know what to expect from him. So we'll see, man. I'm wearing my hat for good luck, so let's see what you got. What does freestyle mean? Like, I don't understand what that means.
It's Cobra time. So, winner gets Eddie next week.
Will Eddie step into the cage to face off?
He's not there, is he? Oh, no, that's another good point I was going to mention.
He was
I forgot. This is going to be interesting because I'm not listening to commentating, but at the point this fight was made, they didn't know the winner was going to fight Eddie. So they're not going to mention it in the commentary. So those that don't know this is pre-recorded can be, that's a bit weird. They're not even mentioning the fact that the winner's fighting Eddie.
They will after, right?
No, but even that's not going to be live, is it? Like Mitch and that, they're going to be talking 2 weeks ago.
Don't you think they would re-record the commentary?
I don't know.
I think that they would, man. I'm not listening to the commentary, but I would think that they could possibly do that.
Or maybe re-record the bit in between afterwards where they talk. But then you've got to go back and be in the same position, the same lighting, same clothes, all that malarkey.
No, I'm just saying, like, right now, they don't show them on the screen, right? So they could record that part.
Well, I think they talk between some of the fights, don't they? It goes up to their bit.
No, but they don't. No, they don't do that though. Like between the fights, yeah, but not during the fights.
That's what I mean, between the fights.
Yeah. Is Rich Franklin there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does Neddy disagree with?
That you would beat Bruce Lee, I think.
There's a lot of people that think Olivier Coste is one of the worst refs in MMA.
I like him.
There's a lot of people believe that. If you go on Twitter, man, it's pretty bad.
I think he's one of the best. I think considering everyone makes mistakes and how difficult refereeing is, I think his track record is very good.
Is it because you're friends with him?
No, I'm not saying it because of that either. I mean, thankfully, I do believe that. Otherwise, I just wouldn't say it. I wouldn't give an opinion.
Luckily, I'm not friends with anybody, so I just say whatever I want.
Well, I generally do. But I mean,
Oak's doing good, dude.
Yeah.
He's controlling it. You see, we're getting the Murat that's kind of weird right now, right?
Yeah.
We're getting the weird Murat.
Oak is doing okay.
Yeah, Murat looks like he's not himself today. I think we're going to see Oak take him out.
Well, the thing is, in this kind of fight, people are just going to raise the level.
Oh, he defended the takedown. Oh, not against the cage, though. That's not good.
The prize at the end
Get
of
off
it
the cage.
against Eddie is what everyone wants.
Not bad, not bad. Good defense. He's trying to take him down right there. He got the leg. But that's a kind of a weird position for a takedown.
Yeah.
Okay, he switched it up. He got the leg out. Okay, here we go.
What am I eating? I just had a bowl or a plate.
Damn. Oh, no. He's in a real bad position right there. Oh, he got his back too?
His back. God. The Cobra on the back.
That's not good.
You don't want that.
No. And he's got the body lock.
Yeah.
Oh. God.
Just don't want another red card. Please.
Yeah, maybe maybe we jumped the gun on this guy.
No, it's okay.
We jumped the gun.
It's okay, John. It's okay. Haven't you got your Russia hat next door? Don't you just go change?
No, I don't. I don't have no other countries stuff.
He's had a few.
Well,
warnings.
there's a warning from Olivier Cost. Please, no more of this. I don't want another. Imagine like Eddie.
Both guys that get DQ'd,
Yeah.
they fight each other.
Yeah. And then Oak versus
Oak's
what's his name?
surviving pretty
Lapicus.
good though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's looking for that.
Yeah.
Looking for that
Yeah,
squeeze.
good
Yeah,
good
has he
job.
got it?
I guess that's why they call him the Cobra, eh? More like a boa constrictor.
YouTube stream is way behind. Maybe press the live button. WMMA scene now. Sometimes that brings you up to speed.
I'm about
The
to
live
hit.
button next to the volume button?
Yeah.
I'm about to hit 140 now.
I pushed it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I
No,
pushed the live button. There's nothing happening.
If you're up to speed, it doesn't have. You can't press it. But if you're behind, you can press the button.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must be up to speed, but I think I'm a little bit behind you guys, anyways.
I'm like 125 now.
Gafurov
Yeah.
is really getting close to some of these shots behind the ear from time to time.
Now
That
this
was
is going to
cool.
be a huge sensitive like topic, right, for one
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah, if I was Oak, I'd try and turn away from the punches at
Exactly.
this moment.
Exactly.
Like Lapicus.
Oh, elbow.
Oh, nice elbows.
Nice elbows.
Imagine if he knocked him out like that.
Yeah.
Just- he did the like, oh, don't kiss me from behind. Pop, pop, pop.
I was really surprised Gavrov beat Lowentynanis because obviously I think Lowentynanis was a favourite anyway because he was one of the hot prospects in the lightweight division, even though he had a nightmare and he didn't fight for a couple of years. But I interviewed Marat Gavrov before he lost to Yuya Wakamatsu in Jakarta. And there's a couple of things. One is he got submitted pretty quick sharp. He looked like he didn't care afterwards. And he looked pretty old beforehand. He had lots of grey hair. It looks like he's got rid of the grey hair.
Maybe it's a new Marat Gafarov.
So he looks younger, he looks fresher, it looked like in Jakarta, I don't know if there's any other issues, but it looked like he'd kind of just didn't care at that moment. He looked older, you know, all that.
Oak looked like he's going to survive, man.
Yep, gonna get to second round.
Second round. Not bad, not bad.
Oh,
he got out. He got out of it. There you go. Good. I think Murat's gassed now. Look at him.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
He's gassed, dude. It's done. Logan is not coming out. Doesn't he kind of look like Logan?
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like he gave it everything he had there.
Yeah, I think so. Right there, he could have finished it right there,
Yeah.
man. Those are some hard shots.
Yeah.
Damn.
He 4 years ago he'd have won by rear naked choke there.
Is he
Murat.
just a little bit too small for the division, or what?
Murat?
There's that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fighting lightweight now, but he said featherweight was just too difficult.
I heard that he was like dropping a lot of weight to go to featherweight. A lot.
Oh, yeah. Oak needs to get on the Insta. You
He
know?
is on Insta.
Oh, because it came up with everyone else so far. It's come up with their Instagrams below their name, but they're not putting Oaks.
Yeah,
on
but
them.
one championship doesn't care about Korean fighters.
Oh,
They just feed him to like these monsters all the time.
Yep. All right,
Well,
second round.
If they don't like you in one championship, they do love to feed you to a Russian.
They just feed him.
Oh,
Oh, damn, he got clipped.
Oh shit! Clipped
Oh,
him.
he hit the knee.
Oh.
No, not again. Yeah, you gotta defend it. You gotta defend it. Damn, Murat.
Okay, have another backpack session coming up, or what?
Nah, I think he's gonna be able to. You gotta pummel and get the underhook.
Gafurov just chipping away with those knees.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's almost. I think he's just gonna gas out.
That's the problem. If he does this for another round, a third round, I think he might just be completely gassed.
Man, I think these shots, it's just becoming too sensitive, man. Let these guys fight. It's just like
let them fight. Let them fight.
Referee's trying to be all up in the shit too much. Oh, elbows.
Elbows.
Bit of a better angle of that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Could do.
I think Murat's gassed, dude. He's just trying to hold on now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna do much with those takedowns.
I want to see how much damage Oak is doing with those elbows.
Yeah, why don't they go to the other camera angle? What are they doing?
I
There's a camera right behind there. There's a camera, perfect angle. What are they doing?
They're gonna release that on the 360.
I need to work in the truck. Come on. There you go.
But again, yeah. See, I can't really see. Yeah.
They finally change angles and he starts elbowing the other elbow.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he out? No.
He's just hanging out there.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out between the legs. Oh, he's getting hit though. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's sneaking those punches into the jaw. Does Murat kind of look like Abraham Lincoln if he was like a young guy?
Oh.
Oh, now he's got him.
Oh, now he's got the back.
shit.
Uh-oh.
No way.
No way he's gonna. No. Uh-oh. This is not good for Oak. But I think Murat's gassed though.
Yeah.
I think so.
Are we gonna get the triangle choke right here? You gotta control that arm
here we
though.
go.
Uh-oh. He's sneaking over. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
No way. No way he taps out Murat.
Oh, just getting eaten shot.
Yeah. Okay, now he's back in the guard. I think Oak is winning the round, though, don't you think? If we're scoring rounds.
I think so.
Yeah. He's done a lot of damage with those elbows.
Wasn't doing anything with his position and he was getting outstruck.
Yeah. Yeah, if this goes to the third round, I think Murat's just gassed. He's done. Man, Oak is doing really well.
He's doing.
Oh,
a very
there's
good
it.
job.
Triangle.
There it is.
Another one. But the arm.
Oh, wow. The elbows, though.
Oh, there you go.
Elbows.
All right. Get the.
Oh.
But Murat's so good on the ground, though, man.
Yeah.
Oak needs to do something spectacular, something tricky to get him in a weird position, a compromising position.
He's landing a lot.
Yeah, he's
landing
landing
a lot.
so much
Yeah.
from the bottom. Yeah, there you go.
He's not going to knock him out from the bottom, is he?
Oh my God.
To Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
No, it was like the Nico Price. Remember Nico Price,
yeah.
Randy Brown? That was crazy. I think that was one of the craziest knockouts ever. Yeah, we're going to the third round. When is the Grand Prix? What day is that? Is that end of May?
Yeah, Friday, May 28th.
All right. Third round.
Oh man. I think a lot of people didn't expect this to happen like this.
No, sir.
Amy Kaplan said, "Does Murat Gafurov have an inverted nipple?" It's like, is that what you're looking at? Oh my God.
With the camera angles, it's been quite hard to see his nipples. And Leon would know.
Yeah, because his two favorite things, apples and nipples.
Or nipples the size of apples.
Jesus. That's- God, Leon, you don't even want to know Leon's search history.
And green like a nice Granny Smith.
What?
He's just going mad over there in Malaysia
Yeah.
or Cambodia.
All right, Oak, you got it right here.
There we go.
Yeah, Murat's. I think Murat's is like he's gassed, dude. Look at him.
Absolutely.
He's stiff as a board. You gotta take advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just needs to clip him here.
He's like throwing nothing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's he doing?
I think he's using the cage to kind of keep
Oh!
standing.
He's just got nothing left
He's
in the
shot.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
God.
got nothing.
Yeah, he's got nothing left. That takedown was bad. Oak just needs to chip away. He's got so much time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh. Yeah, chip away.
Do you think this is going to be a decision or a good morning, Irene?
I think it's gonna be
Good
a good morning,
morning,
Irene. It's gonna be a good night, Irene.
Yeah, he's not lasting another 3.5 minutes.
Oh.
It's gonna be It's gonna be a good morning, Vietnam. That's what it's gonna be.
Morning Cambodia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now he's doing that thing where you remember when Martin knocked him out. He's doing that
Oh.
kick.
Oh, he's
Oh,
getting pieced up.
yeah, he's gonna eat a hard one soon.
There's nothing he can do.
Come on,
Yeah, Oak is just chipping away.
finish him,
Oh,
finish him.
You sound like me.
oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Shot
he got
again.
the- But he just doesn't have the strength. Look, he just got the grips out too easy. Look at him. Yes, man. Oh God. Murat's fighting, man. Even though he's, his tank's on empty, but man, he's fighting.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
he needs to strike.
halfway through the final round here, guys, as we will soon find out the winner of Who Gets Eddie.
Who gets Eddie?
Yeah.
On the next episode of The Bachelor.
I would have liked it if they would have hung Eddie from the top of the ring, and then at the end they have to climb up a ladder and take him down.
No, they
Like
have
that.
roses. They have
You-
roses.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh man, this is not good.
yeah.
I think
I still
Murat's just
think-
doing himself a disfavor by doing this.
I think he's trying to not get knocked out, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true too.
'Cause he probably knows
He's
he's.
using energy, but at the moment he's
Yeah.
kind of safe. isn't
If
he?
Oak could separate from this position, I think Murat's just dead,
Yeah.
just gone. Like his just
At 36 years old for this weight class, is Marat washed?
He, like I said earlier, but he kind of looks a little bit like an older 36-year-old.
Yeah.
Eddie Alvarez is 36 years old, isn't he? And he's
Yeah.
still got spring in his
he's
step.
jacked.
Yeah. But how, like, Tyron Woodley is like
No,
36,
no, it's
37, isn't he? And he's like kind of gone the same way. Like a Tyrone Woodley or something like that.
But just some guys just look old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you've been in high school, guys that when in high school they look like they're 30 years old, right? So
Yeah, not just his look, but his whole demeanor's a little bit
yeah,
older.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Just like some people just look and act older than they are.
This is a very hard fight to score.
I just don't think Murat's doing anything in these positions.
Exactly.
So
Like, he
Yes,
could just
now
slide
he's
off right
in
here.
a slightly more aggressive position, but before he was just stalling. Whereas
yeah.
now, at least he's in a position where he could try and finish the fight. I mean,
He hasn't done anything this round though. Like Oaks landed some powerful shots, right?
Yeah.
Now it's is he doing the bulldog choke? No, it's all good. He's good now.
He's
Uh-oh.
out. Oak's out.
He
the head
slid out
out.
like SpongeBob.
This is good. Oh,
Oh, he got
Kimura.
Kimura, but that's not. He
No,
doesn't
he's
have
out
the strength.
Kimura.
He doesn't have the strength to
Yeah.
like do anything with it.
And that's it.
Because the Kimura is like a power submission, right? Oh, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. This decision. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. So.
Yeah, I didn't think people expected that kind of a fight. Man,
And in the start of the third round, we didn't expect it to go the distance.
exactly.
But Marek done well to sort of get hold of him, because if he hadn't, the fight wasn't going to last much longer.
What
Yeah.
do you think about
Very patient. He didn't overly exert himself, see that his opponent was knackered.
what do you think about this comment, John?
What?
Oak fighting very smart. Too many Korean fighters are just bleed brawlers.
There's a percentage of truth to that.
I'm
It
on
all
the
comes
Oak
down to coaching,
hype
too.
train now. What?
Did you just rip your pants?
What was that?
Something.
I think Chris is sneaking in some snacks. That's why he just opened.
Yeah.
Some... Oh, okay.
I had
okay.
to rip up the kitchen roll.
Oh, I thought you opened like a pack of cookies or something. I was like, oh,
I'm munching on a plum.
okay.
But not for the first time.
The plums. Have you guys seen Eastbound and Down? Plums.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Oh, Crayoon wins. Unanimous decision.
There you go. There you
Murat
go.
has just.
So
gone
next
against the
week
fence.
we get Oak versus Eddie Alvarez, right?
Absolutely.
There you go. There's the graphic. Man,
You're
if
right
Oak
about
beats
the
Eddie,
left.
if Oak beats Eddie, that's like the craziest sequence of events for a fighter that was unknown, basically.
If Eddie wins,
It does nothing.
He's still got to beat Lapicus, isn't he?
Exactly. I think they're gonna make him fight Lapicus anyways, but maybe not. If Lapicus has brain injury, which people are inferring,
Well, check this out. I guess hematoma, that's on the outside of the skull, isn't it? I guess that's a common practice in fighters, not necessarily on the back of the head, though. So I think that sounded worse than it is.
are they asking about Eddie?
No, they won't, will they? Because they got no idea at this moment he's going to
How
fight
do you
Eddie.
know? One championship does magic with these.
They wouldn't have
shows.
decided, well, they might have done, but I very much doubt they decided within a few hours that the winner of this fight was going to fight Eddie.
Maybe.
If they did, that's some pretty damn good thinking on your feet. But
If you're gonna score this fight by rounds, do you think Oak won the second and third? Because obviously,
he 100%
I
won the
think so.
second. And
Yeah.
is anyone listening to this, just in case he does?
no, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
listening.
listening now.
And What's
Okay,
he
you-
saying?
We'll let you listen, and then you can tell us what he says afterwards.
His first quote was, "I noticed the opponent is very strong, but I win."
Yeah, the Korean fighters are lame. They have no banter. You know why? It's because the Korean media, the way that they just scared all the like athletes, where they can't say anything. It's just terrible.
Really?
Yeah, that's why Zombie, he hates, basically, from what I heard, he hates Korean media because they just twist everything he says. And
Who likes the media?
no, but you gotta use it to your advantage, right?
I don't know. See, I don't really know the ins and outs of Korea. What did he
You
say
gotta
there,
use
Nick?
the media.
Oh, he said absolutely nothing.
He's like,
He said, "I noticed the opponent is very strong, but I won. I like to kick him on the ground because once he's up, I might lose."
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I just stopped typing halfway through.
That's when he looked like he was. That's when he was dominating the fight.
Yeah, nothing about Eddie, definitely.
If I was Eddie, like I think you beat Oak, you just go to the title, man. Like they need to put that fight together.
Well, yeah, he wants that obviously, and he thinks
Yeah.
the crazy thing. I mean, it's crazy in one sense, but then also it's that mindset. He thinks he deserves the title even before he fought Lapicus, but then he came in, he got knocked out, and then his second fight, he very nearly got finished again and came back and won. that isn't on paper criteria to earn a title shot, especially in a stacked division with lots of killers. He was just very unlucky the fight finished the way it did against Lapicus. But I think not only just for fairness for Lapicus, but he needs another win.
But the thing is, listen to me. Like Christian, he's saying that there's no need for, he doesn't need to fight Eddie. He does need to fight Eddie. You know, like there's a reason why, you know what I mean, Christian needs to fight Eddie is because Eddie has the accolades and he's still a very good fighter. Like you got to beat him while he's still a very good fighter, right? So he needs to fight him as soon as possible while they could put the matchup together and beat him, you know what I mean? And then after that, Christian could say, okay, I'm done with that. There's no need for me to fight Eddie because I already beat him. But like saying that you don't need to fight, isn't that what he said, Leon, to you? Yeah. That he doesn't need to fight him?
He said, I think it's more a case like if it doesn't happen, would he feel like he needed that fight? He went, no, because I just beat the guy. I knocked out the guy in the first round that beat him in the first round.
But
he's doing MMA math now.
Yeah.
But no one knows who Nasty Yukin is anyway. Compared to Eddie Alvarez, he needs to be
exactly.
Yeah.
But even after he beat Eddie, do you think Nasty Yukin, his like popularity rose or anything? I don't think it really affected him.
I agree, but I do think though, again, Christian's going to be out to the end of the year. His wife is due a baby any minute now. So if Eddie wins, it's April. I don't know if he wants to fight. It depends, I guess, a little bit what happens with Oscar De La Hoya. But if he doesn't, and it depends on how quick Lapicus is fit to fight again, but he has time to fight Lapicus, and he'll probably beat Lapicus. If it wasn't for the disqualification, he's probably going to go on to win that. I don't know if in hindsight he wishes he had played that differently because he was in such a strong position. If he just
he was going to win that fight.
Yeah.
If he listened to the referee, he would have won that fight. But he completely ignored the referee and just continued punching in the same. In fact, the punches got worse. They gradually got a little bit further back as he continued punching.
Oh, who's here?
I don't think he had any intention in them. So that's why I think
rig.
Look
who's turned up, huh?
Wouldn't be a party without the big rig.
So he got turfed out of Daly's
That sounds like
place.
a porn tape or something.
You know it. Yeah, I did. I got locked out. They wouldn't let me in. I was doing my best Eric Andre impression.
I hear you got thrown out, not even locked out.
Well, Nick, you're not supposed to reveal the secrets now.
Yeah, because you weren't wearing your mask. You weren't wearing your mask. You got thrown away.
Well,
hey, do you have to wear a mask in Florida?
No.
You don't, right?
No, but businesses and places still pretty much want you to. So it's like, it doesn't feel like it really, you know?
Does anybody watch The Apprentice? Because it seemed like
No.
nobody talks about that show.
No, I know in Hong Kong it's on like AX10, which is not a really television network here.
Man.
I mean, their Twitter account has 149 followers. I don't think their show's blowing up by any means, but I think it would do good when it's on Netflix in the US. It's the kind of platform where people will actually watch it. So I think
need
that's
to put
in
it
June.
on Netflix.
I think it's going to go on Netflix in June. So I still think it'll do all right there. Hey, people will watch anything on Netflix, man.
Yeah, I'll watch it on Netflix. Because usually that's where I watch everything. If it's not on Netflix, normally I don't watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, why is JHK not celebrating since O'Kuhn got that win?
What am I celebrating? He won, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not his homeboy or nothing, you know what I mean? Like,
how's the card been, you guys? I caught just the end of that one.
It's been okay.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, John Lineker
it's not the normal. It's not the normal card, you know, like where it's just like boom, bap, you know what I mean? Like over in like 3 minutes each fight, but it's all good.
Oh, what happened with Parr? What happened with that one? I have no idea.
He looked
sad.
really bad. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hectic knockout.
Oh, jeez. I'll have to find the highlight right now. That sucks.
The whole fight. It's less than 2 rounds, 3-minute round. Well, I guess the full fights aren't on YouTube in the US, are they?
Could be.
That VPN.
Yeah, it's like watching Bellator, you know, on YouTube.
Gafrov was just spent in that third round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he was definitely on survival mode.
Oh, yeah. All right, Reece and Yuya.
Oof.
I can't
I'm
wait.
still going for Yuya. What the hell is this noise? It's Big Rig's mic is all hiss.
Is it?
Something going on with it.
Hissy fit.
Hissy fit.
Had enough volume issues earlier today.
Really?
Yep, it's always something. Got over it though.
Yeah. What's wrong with the mic? It's just
Hey, did you know they're making
I
a
don't know.
Fallon Fox biopic?
are they?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Look at Colby Covington, dude. He says painting targets on the backs of innocent officers is so brave and courageous. LeBron James, you're a real hero to the People's Republic of China.
What?
He just said that?
Yeah, he just tweeted that.
That guy.
What's wrong with him?
I wonder if he'll show up, make an appearance tomorrow.
I think he will.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't, it's a huge missed opportunity.
I mean, he was there. What did he bomb? It was Usman versus Woodley. Was that when he interrupted the workout? Was that what it was?
Yeah,
That
but
was
I don't
so
think
ridiculous.
there's no workouts. Are there workouts?
No,
None, right?
no.
There aren't, right? So I think he might bomb the press conference. That's gonna be good. You better have your phone ready.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll be watching all the entrances. Anywhere he could pop up.
You know what I would do? I would get like a bunch of other guys wearing like Trump masks and then like rush in and then like he comes in behind them, you know what I mean? Like a king holding his UFC belt, even though he's not the champ.
That would be right up his alley.
Exactly. Wearing like a cheap $2 suit. And throwing cans of Bang everywhere. Like, here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, what do you think? I picked Reece. But, man, Yuya he has that right hand of, like, it's a missile, man. Like, everybody just gets caught by it, so. Didn't DJ get caught by it, but he survived?
Yeah, first
He
round.
did, right? Yeah, he got caught by it too, but he survived. So we'll see Reece. But Reece has been knocked out too in the past. He got knocked out by Kevin Bellingham, and I think that's it. I think Kevin Bellingham's the only one that knocked him out. So
Ooh.
yeah, he's still pretty young, 26.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because Chevella was pretty much saying to you guys that the winner of this might get title shot, yeah?
They'd be in a strong position, but then also
Yeah.
it depends if they rearrange Kara Akhmatov versus Danny Kingad. They're 2 and 3 in the rankings. These are 4 and 5. I hope they do, because then you've got. I think you've either got then one of the winner takes on Marias, the other winner takes on DJ, or you have a winner versus winner to challenge Marias. So, I know Philippines have a bit of a nightmare with COVID, so I don't know when Kingad will fight again.
Yeah.
But hopefully they book that again soon.
Have all the American and European fighters in ACA, have they all been released now? Because they can't fight over there anymore?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, this is a big fight for the division.
We're on TNT.
100%.
But you know what though, man, I just think Adriano's just like a neck above the competition though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally
Just
taller
all
than
around, dude.
Yeah, literally.
Just all
Well, he's not
around.
taller
Dude.
than what's the guy who fought last week called? He's 6 foot in the flyweight division.
Oh, Pena
Yeah.
in the US. In the
Yeah,
UFC, you mean?
And
On the
UFC.
lightweights. Yeah.
Penny's
No, not Penny.
featherweight, I think.
No,
Damn,
Penny's
he's
6'3".
swinging hard, dude.
Wow.
Barely missing.
John, who was
So
he fought
fast.
last week? He's 6 foot. I think he's Korean in the flyweight division.
There we go.
I can't remember the name, Leon. Sorry.
Oh man.
John was saying he hasn't been doing very well in one.
Who?
Oh, okay.
I'll find out in a sec after this round.
Yeah. Oh, the jab.
I don't think Wakamatsu should go to the ground with Reece though. It
No,
doesn't
I
matter if he's
wouldn't.
on top or bottom, it doesn't matter. Reece is very good. Look at him. Already throwing up some shite. Look at him. He's like, eat my foot.
You like that?
Yeah. Reminds me of episode Walking Dead.
Did that happen?
There's an episode of Walking Dead where they're cooking the dude's leg, and the dude wakes up and he's like, oh, and
He's
then
alive.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he's alive, like sitting there, like while they're cooking his leg.
Oh my god.
That's like one of the most iconic like scenes.
Yeah, great reference.
I forgot that. Which character was that?
I don't know, man.
I stopped watching it like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
after
Bob.
a certain
I like
season.
Bob, yeah.
After Negan came in, it just kind of like, and they couldn't
Yeah.
kill him. It was just like,
Oh,
what is
yeah.
going on, dude? Like, I'm done
I
with
stopped
this
when
shit.
he came in. It was like, I fucking hate this guy.
No, but they had so many chances to kill him, but they didn't. It was just like,
Right.
what are you doing?
That's because he
Nick
was such a
only
good
watches-
character. They needed him.
Nick only watches MMA, pro wrestling, and most importantly, one championship. Apprenticeship.
Oh, they're swinging.
Oh, Reece is, showing some better stand up.
He looked good his last fight, and he had a boxing contest about a month after his last.
No,
Right,
before that fight, he got a boxing contest.
No, it
I
was
talked
after.
to him.
It was after I spoke to him. It was after. It was about a month after.
No, he told me it was before the MMA
It was
fight.
after. Check Tapology. It was about a month after.
No,
fought.
he told me it was before. When I talked to him, he's like, "Yeah, I fought before that because I didn't think I was gonna fight that year, so I fought before the fight." That's what he told me. I remember.
Get to the bottom of this. before
WMAC
game.
now. Does Ann Osman still work with one? I think maybe. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that there is still a connection there. of
Speculations
sorts.
are that she's getting a promotion and taking Miesha Tate's spot.
There we go. Yep. That's
just-
exactly what I'm saying.
Speculation.
Ann
Speculation.
Osman is still on the voting panel. I know that for
Yeah.
the rankings.
So is
Yeah,
Miesha Tate.
Yeah, she's still on it. Yeah,
It looks like it.
yeah.
Nick, have you submitted your rankings recently?
I did, yeah.
Leon too.
I'm fine with it.
Hey Nick, have you got a ponytail at the back of your head there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wait, there you go.
There we go. Yeah.
He's got a man bun soon. He's gonna have one of those. Him and
I used to have one.
Drake are gonna be buddies. They're gonna be man bun buddies.
Oh yeah, man buddies.
They're gonna be having manny packs and all that.
Our SCMP Manny packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, get those on the website.
Oh,
Teespring.com.
Teespring.com.
it's coming soon. Don't worry. Not this week. Too busy this week.
Yeah. You get the SCMP bikinis. They're coming soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh God.
Oh, Elder.
Oh. I think we made the right pick.
I went for you.
Oh, you switch your pick?
I've always been Yuya.
Yeah,
All
we
right, who picked
all went
who picked
you. Yeah.
Reece? Oh, it was Chris. I think
Chris.
Chris was the one. Yeah.
No, I'm with you. Yeah,
Oh, you're
can-
you too?
Oh,
You switched?
yeah.
Why'd
Tom
you switch?
Taylor's.
Oh,
Oh.
you got the neck. It's over.
Wow.
no, I
Kill him.
slipped out.
No, don't kill him.
Saved
Sorry.
by the bell.
Kill him, he says. This is a family program, John.
Yeah.
We're on TNT here.
Sorry, I meant he's like yella.
Yeah, he did fight. He fought. His boxing fight was a month after he fought at Reign of Dynasties.
That's according to
Are we still on that, Leon? I thought we were past that.
I'm just no, because you were wrong. I'm just saying you were wrong. I was right. That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
God, you're wrong every single show, but do we point it out?
Yes.
Jesus.
No more, please.
Hey, Chuck, my hair
We
really
want
poofed out.
we want our followers, the people watching, to know the facts.
No, we don't. we do. Half the things we're saying are not facts.
It's just your opinion, man.
It's called entertainment. It's called
Because he
entertainment.
told me it was a month after, and it's on Tabology as a month after.
Oh, maybe he likes you, but he lies to me.
Hey,
We have a
did I
bad
miss,
relationship.
did I miss
might
one,
just
you
go-
guys?
It's round 2, guys.
He might have just done a me and just got his words pickled and like said, I didn't, because he agreed the boxing bout before one approached him with the.
Oh, maybe that's what he was saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
But to me, he got when he was saying it, he
Ooh,
was
kick.
confused. But the thing is, like, when I interviewed Reece, we did it on Skype, right? And then like I was supposed to interview him like way back, and he ghosted me. And then when we got on Skype and we started talking, he's just like, "Hey, were we supposed to like interview before?" And I I didn't come on the interview. And he's like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Reece is a very nice guy, man. Like he was
Yeah,
like
he
really
is.
sorry about it." And I was like, "It's all good, man. Everybody does that."
He's one of the
You
most
know?
popular, he's one of the most popular guys in the one championship.
He's one of the
Everyone
most
loves
popular.
He's so nice. He's just so nice, chilled.
Yeah. He's he's a very nice guy. Dude, Reece is doing really well, man.
Yeah.
Oh, got the back there.
Yeah, he's dude. Oh, he got the arm.
Oh.
No. Let's see the lead lock.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh.
He's getting hit hard.
Oh.
right there.
Bombs are raining down.
Bombs away.
Pain.
Yeah, he just got up too easily right there.
Derek Lewis them.
Nice knee.
Oh.
Oh.
Elbow on the exit. Oh.
We got that
This
right
is
there.
the problem.
What time have you guys got?
310. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a few seconds ahead of you. 3 minutes now.
Yeah, because you got that Cambodian Wi-Fi.
That'll do it.
I don't even know what the capital of Cambodia is. I don't even know. I couldn't name you a single place in Cambodia. I was
Did
going
we
to say.
even ask you, Leon? Why are you bringing up things that you already know the answers to? Come on, Leon.
Just showing off. Just showing
Exactly.
off.
Showing off to us.
I said I don't know.
What's the capital of Malaysia? Probably don't know that either.
I live here.
What is the capital of Malaysia? I'm just asking you. I don't know. I've never been there.
You must know the capital of Malaysia.
Is it the most obvious answer? KL?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't they have two technically in Malaysia? Because don't they have Putrajaya as an administrative capital?
That's for the hippies.
I think it's on the outskirts of KL. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Man, Reece is so good on the ground, man.
Yeah, Reece is insane. Yes.
A lot of people, Drake, saying that you look like Amadeus.
Yeah, I did see that. I know my hair got really poofy as the day went on. That humidity. Not
Who's
enough
Amadeus?
aeration.
The movie, I think. The
Wolfgang.
movie
And
There's a
there's
movie
Mozart.
called Amadeus?
about Mozart, yeah.
What is about
I never
motor?
seen it.
Yeah.
I never seen it.
Poofing
You know
out.
what movie I turned on and I turned it off immediately? Was that Rocket Man?
Really?
About-
Wasn't good?
Yeah, I was like, I thought,
Try-
why not try it? Let's see what Elton John is about. And then
I
they
like
started
it.
singing and all this shit. I was like, man, I'm done.
He's a singer.
No, but I'm saying like it was like a musical or something. It was weird.
Okay.
Too much
enjoyed it.
musical for you.
Yeah.
And his back catalogue, he's got so many hits. You watch that film, you think, wow, it was just one hit after the other. I'm not even.
Yeah, he's great,
not even
man.
a
But
big
I'm just
Elton
saying the
fan,
movie just didn't start well.
He's got so many good songs.
Yuya looks kind of like he's gassing a little bit. I'm doing my best Joe Rogan today. I'm telling you whenever
Yeah,
he's
you are.
gassing.
The lactic acid is building in
Yeah.
his legs.
He just has too much muscle for MMA. He needs to He needs to tone down the kettlebell workouts.
How much do you think that guy can squat, huh? Let's guess. Let's guess.
He's deadlifting like 4 plates. He's got to be. Look at those legs.
He's got-
Yeah, when I was at the On Academy last weekend.
Favorite question. So, did anything surprise you in the fight?
When 4 years ago, when you were on the streets of Brazil, and that man attacked you.
Oh God, I
Jesus
still
Christ.
can't believe that. Madness.
Was that when he interviewed Pollyanna?
How did you feel when
Yeah,
like
it was.
you fought at middleweight and now you're the light heavyweight champion? Jesus.
So we're feeling Reece through
so is
two,
that-
right?
Is Joe Rogan another person we add to the list of people John doesn't like?
No, it's not like I don't like anybody. It's just like I just think like sometimes there's better people to come in and do a job, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Joe Rogan's a legend, dude. Like he's an icon. Like you can't
Yeah.
take that away from him. Can't take
Do you
none of
think
that
he's
away
past
from
the
him.
Sell by date.
Exactly.
Oh,
His
yeah.
expiration
Oh, yeah.
date was,
Good while ago.
Oh, he still can crack.
Yeah.
Damn, he's hitting them.
Oh shit. Shit.
Yeah, Reece is kind of. Oh, there you go, Reece. Good job.
There you go,
Oh,
Reece.
damn! Look how smooth he is.
Oh, elbow there.
Yeah, Reece,
Jeez.
get this to the ground. But the thing is, like Joe Rogan's. He's like a triple billionaire, and I'm sitting here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, it doesn't matter what I say. My opinion doesn't matter.
It matters to us, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, your opinion's the best.
Because the thing is, like, I could keep my mouth shut for everything, right? And everybody just be like, all right, then. But then, what's the fun about that? It's like you're not expressing
man.
yourself.
John, you've got a voice and you've got a platform, so you better use it.
Yeah.
Same with you, Drake. Leon, you can tone it down a touch.
That was a perfect setup for you right there.
Oh my. All right.
Even my PR man's turning against me.
But if you actually want that straight up Asian MMA news with a focus, particularly on one championship, check out apmma.net, guys.
Oh.
You need to make a commercial for the YouTube page for Asian Persuasion. You should have Chris do a commercial for that.
Yeah.
We should all employ Chris as our personal PRs.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but you should get Nick in his, because Nick's got a gi and everything.
I do
He's got
not.
what?
Press him up.
He's got what?
He's got a gi.
A gi?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have a key.
You had a gi.
Man, I got 5 gis, and man, I haven't wore them in like more like around 2 years, dude. Like I need to start
Poser,
training.
man.
I haven't,
Poser.
it's just like, like you get busy and then, jiu-jitsu classes only have, they're like certain times, right? So it's like you just let time pass and the pandemic hit and it's just like.
I mean, I would say Reece took the first 2 rounds if we had round scoring and won. And you just got to get a knockout, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is that fair, Corvina?
But we're not going by rounds though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going by the
Yeah,
whole.
only got to get a knockout. He could do some ridiculous damage in the last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said, like, you guys see this behind me right here? You guys see this behind me right here? This poster?
The Whaley, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Whaley right there from 2017 when she came and fought. So you can make this into a NFT. I don't even know what the hell NFT was. Someone's like, "Oh, you could make that into an NFT," and I was like, "What? What is an NFT?" Like,
It's expensive photos.
huh?
NFT, they're all the rage in a minute, aren't they? Like the Ghana one
Yeah.
recently.
I don't even know. Like, I heard that they're selling like NFTs for like millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
It's something to get in on.
You have to own the copyright technically, and you don't own the copyright. I believe TFC probably own the copyright.
Right.
Exactly.
That would be.
But I don't know how many people have this poster though. This small like.
Were you
poster.
there for that one, John?
Yeah, I was there.
Nice. Yeah, well, maybe
Every
something worth
poster,
looking
every
into.
fight thing I have is all I was there, except for, of course, Habib and Dustin Poirier. I wasn't there for that.
And how'd you get the poster?
I don't even know how I got it.
Fan sent it to you. The
Ooh,
JHK
no.
stands.
Yeah, looking for the finish.
Hey, when I move, I'm about to move in a couple months, and I build my new like place.
Oh, knees.
I have the perfect background for that. I just ordered. I want to
Nice.
order it off auction or
Nice.
Amazon. I can't wait to show you guys.
Jesus.
All of this will be gone.
Yuya's laying it on here.
Yeah.
No way.
It's over.
Oh.
There's a back.
Oh.
ahead
Dang, they're banging it out. No.
Yeah.
And now they're hugging it out.
Yeah.
Well, I
was a
think
good
Reece
fight.
won that. Yeah.
That was a good fight. Very close.
Very
but
tight,
good fight.
yeah. And just for anyone out there who's new to One Championship, remember the first criteria is near knockout or submission, followed by damage done, followed by striking combinations, ground control, generalship, and superior position.
Reece
Take
had-
down defensive fourth, and aggression comes in last.
Jesus.
James Good just tweeted, Yuya Wakamatsu will take this. Very impressive performance from the Japanese flyweight, who's clearly a
Goida.
title contender.
Oh, shut up, guy.
I don't know. I think I think Reece had a lot of submission attempts, right, in this fight.
Armbar, rear naked, kinda.
Kinda, and then I don't know.
That's
hard.
That spinning elbow right there on the break was nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be a hard fight to
That's
judge.
a tough one. Draw. Has there ever been draws in one? Did they do that? They allow draws?
I don't think so.
No.
Well, it can do, but I know it can't because obviously there's no overall, isn't it? It can in the Super Series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then even then, actually, even when Jonathan Haggerty fought.
Oh,
I'll take
Reece
it.
is like
Unanimous.
already like he won. He lost.
I thought Reece did
Wow.
enough, man.
Yes. Yes. I needed that.
I'm not sure about that, but what do I know?
Wow. And
You listening to this, Nick? You're going to report back?
I can listen, yeah.
Little piranha. Alan Bones Jones, they didn't let me in. I was too late. The invasion didn't work. Didn't get into Dynamite. I tried. I was singing along to Chris Jericho's theme song though. I did do that.
And just so I just mentioned it on the Fanatics app right now. The person who is top is Kawaii Relic, who has gone 2-2 tonight, but is known exactly when to do those triple or nothings.
We've had more interviews tonight, haven't we, than usual? I don't usually interview the loser.
But you know, like the last fight, how the winner got Eddie, maybe in this fight, the loser got DJ.
Yeah,
That's it.
What's that?
that's a good fight to make.
It's not a bad booby prize.
Well, I think it depends what happens with Akhmatov and Kingad.
Yeah.
Are they going to book that? If they are, then I don't think they can do anything until they fight, if they are going to go ahead with it. This is a fun little division.
All right. You want the quotes or what?
Go on then.
Reece said, just wasn't my night. I don't know. I'm pretty heartbroken. I have a fiance back home. We're expecting a kid in September. This was really meant to be my coming out party. I'm sorry. I wasn't shocked. I'm just heartbroken. Yuya, this time my grappling skill is very improved and I've got confidence for this fight. I engaged with the opponent so I could fight against him in the grappling game. That's why I could win the fight. So basically, Yuya just leveled up his grappling, it looks like, which is a bit scary.
He defended pretty well later on. It's more so. Oh,
Yeah, because Reece
finishes.
has some of the most slickest submission skills in the division. Held his own.
Absolutely. Yeah, Little Giant could, if they do some more TNT shows, maybe he gets a title shot soon. Or where is he in those rankings? Must be
Little
up there.
Giant.
Yeah.
Little Giant. He's not in the top 5, is he?
I think so.
Isn't he?
Maybe not, no.
No, he's a strawweight.
That's what I'm saying. He's in the strawweight rankings, but I don't want to see him fight DJ.
But DJ's a flyweight.
Exactly. But I'm saying I'd like to see him fight for the strawweight title soon.
Oh, right. I wasn't aware you'd switch divisions on me or us.
Yeah,
Well-
he's third. He's number 3 in strawweight division, so I was thinking he must be close to fighting Josh.
Well, Joshua was fighting Saruta. He's going to defend his title
Yeah.
against him. I don't know why the delay is there. I don't know if it's just because things are tricky in the Philippines right now, but that's been the fight for the last year since Saruta beat Yoshitaka Tate in the road to one.
That's right. CMP Wrestling Observer. In the future. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Oh, yeah, why don't
just-
you do pro wrestling?
I got no time already.
I know, but I'm saying,
MMA
like,
stuff.
won't they give you extra for doing that?
Oh, come on. They give me nothing already for MMA.
I think pro wrestling should be like, I think there's a much bigger audience, right, for pro wrestling?
Yeah. I'll take over the world one step at a time.
Get Hulk Hogan on here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Get Macho Man.
That's the kind of thing.
Slap into a Slim Jim.
when we break away from SCMP and launch our own thing, when we're like got 1 million subs,
Yeah, it's
do
called
wrestling as well.
SMPC. That's what we're gonna call it.
Just call it post fight, baby. Keep that.
That's a confusing title, though. Let's be real.
I'd drop the baby. You sound a little bit like a sober version of Oscar De La Hoya from The Weekend.
USSA, baby.
Yeah. Apparently, I read somewhere that he might have his boxing license revoked for just being such a mess on the weekend.
We're just having some fun, man. You never been belligerent, whatever, belligerent?
That makes it way better.
You never been like that, you know what I mean? You're having fun. Snoop Dogg's there. Everybody's intoxicated.
I wouldn't do that live on Triller.
Why not? Snoop is live like that all the time.
Yeah, but that's Snoop Dogg. You know? Snoop Dogg's never had to go to rehab. Oscar's had to go a few times. You know what I mean? Like, if I meet Oscar at a show one day and he's like, yo, Chris, you want to come and party and do loads of drugs and drink a lot? I'd be like, no, I've got to think of Oscar and have a quiet night, take him to his hotel room, you know?
If you guys ever watch, I don't know, you probably don't watch it, but there's a podcast called Drink Champs. And it's like Noriega and this DJ. And they bring on rappers and then they drink, take shots. They're smoking weed. And sometimes, man, they get so messed up, dude, that you don't even understand what they're saying on there. And that's why it's so popular. Like, they get millions of views. We should do that on here.
Who is it? Who does it? Noriega and
DJ EFN.
Okay.
It's a good show. If you're into hip hop and you know a lot of the older hip hop too, it's pretty good.
I've never heard of either of them.
Troy the Wonder Boy. Sorry, Pretty Boy.
Only one Wonder Boy.
We have a Wonder Boy in one championship, don't we? A Reece Andrade.
Oh yeah. Someone's gonna tell him, yo, Fabricio, gotta change that name.
Well, if there's rules against repeated nicknames, there's a few pit bulls that need to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's like 5,000 pit bulls.
Oh, the biggest atrocity actually is Anthony Engelin being the Notorious. I think.
Hey, I'm about to get this video. And I'm gonna post it on Twitter. It's Francis Ngannou speaking Korean. Wait until I get this video. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna post it on. Someone's gonna send it to me right now. But
what does he say?
Well, you have to find out.
I don't speak Korean.
Why did he learn Korean? How is he learning? Why has he been learning Korean?
He's not learning Korean. He's just speaking Korean.
Oh, he's speaking it because he already learned it, I guess.
He's probably just learned how to say a sentence, isn't he? To like, I just like to say hello to my fans in Korea, in Korean.
No, he's not even talking to fans in Korea.
It's a propaganda message for North Korea.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh,
Francis exposed.
He's showing his true colors, and he reveals he's a vegan. So
No.
hey, imagine if he was like the spokesperson for veganism, right? Like you guys would be all happy, right? You guys would be like, yeah, the world champion, heavyweight world champion. Look at him. Vegans can do anything.
I think I'd be happier than everyone else. I don't know if you can put. I don't think Chris would be as happy as me about it.
No, I think I'd be happy. You know, like, hey, everybody wanted to be a vegan for like 5 minutes when Game Changers came out, the documentary, and then they realized, oh man, this is something that you really have to dedicate your life to. It's not like something you just do over the weekend.
It's getting easier by the week, and it's growing by the week. Especially during this pandemic. Anyone who's got a brain realizes if we keep adopting animals, we're going to keep getting these viruses, and the next one, all the experts saying this could be 1,000 times worse, and it could come from a factory farm, just like it came from. Well, we don't even know whether it was a food market or whether it's a labs in Wuhan, but
it doesn't matter. Hey, have you ever heard of a thing called salmonella? And where does salmonella come from?
Either way, it was coming.
It comes from plants.
Animals.
John
three quarters-
Lineker. All right. Who's got John Lineker? Who's
Yes,
got
hands of stone.
Hands of Stone?
Yup.
Yes, and there's no.
Mhm. John Lineker. Oh wait, I don't understand why everyone here had on the greatest app in the world, the Fanatics MMA app. Download it, get in the chat, come and talk to me and Drake. Come and challenge us to our knowledge. That's it. Join all the groups on there. But most importantly, what I cannot understand is, I don't think anyone else apart from Tom Taylor has gone for John Lineker by KO. How can you back John Lineker in this fight and not back him for the KO? He's called.
I went KO.
Yeah, Drake has sense.
Hey, Alan, if I'm not fighting Chris, we're a tag team if we're doing this. So
No.
we'll fight some kind of tag team. Maybe White Law and Goida, the Asian MMA brothers.
No
JHK
doubt.
versus the Schmo. Oh, I could see that. Yeah.
Schmo's got his hands full with Ariel.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Big Rig versus Leon.
Who's the oldest guy in MMA media? That's the guy I want.
Iole probably.
I only he's
He's like 73,000 years
Kirik must be old.
Dave
I
Meltzer
think-
must be in his 60s.
old.
Any of them. Anyone who's over 60, I'm down.
But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. White people just look old, so they could be like 25, but they look like they're 50. Right? I'm not gonna lie.
Meltzer's jacked though. He's
Not
in pretty
this
good shape.
baby-faced assassin here.
You know what they say? Yellow don't mellow, black don't crack.
What does yellow
White-
don't mellow
white-
even mean?
I don't know, man. There's not many words that rhyme with yellow.
Right. Right.
DC and Helwani versus Nick and Chris. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Hell in a cell.
You see what? What?
I'll stick Chris on DC and I'll take Helwani. Yeah.
Maybe us 5 versus DC would be a fair fight.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe.
War games.
Like journalist and former UFC champ. You know what I mean?
I remember, like, I had friends in high school. They were like, they had beards already. They could go and not even get carded and buy alcohol. Like, that's the level of, ageism there is. And none of them were Asian. I'm telling you that. Like, when I was in high school, people thought I was in middle school.
All right, here we go.
What is that flag behind
Charlie's a
Lineker?
lot taller than him, though.
What's that flag for?
What flag?
Lineker, the flag that he had behind him, was really
Was
unique
that
looking.
state
I
flag?
think I'm ahead of you because I didn't
I've
see
never
it.
seen that before.
Yeah, we could take them.
Yeah.
Raimondi, Brett Okamoto, Helwani. Who else they got?
That'd be something. That's about it, right?
It's about pretty much. It's like we're punching into the air when you do that.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Oh
Touching
damn,
the
dude,
body.
he's going at him. Look at the body
Hands
rip.
of stone.
That's what he does.
He's also the head of
Rip
stone
it.
too.
Yeah,
head of
no,
stone, yeah.
chin of earth, pretty much.
Chin of earth.
Jeez.
Yeah, didn't he eat like a head kick from Bellingham flush?
He's
Yeah, just-
ate so many clean shots in his career.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And
Oh,
then
he
not
got
cutting
touched
weight.
there.
Oh my god, dude! Imagine just feeling those
It
body
hurts.
shots.
So
Imagine feeling
everything.
Oh,
But I just love that
nut
he,
shot,
like
nut
people
shot.
think of him as a headhunter, but really, man, this dude
Yeah,
rips
he
to the
makes
body
it-
a lot.
Fuck, man. Jesus.
He'll be cutting a bit of weight down to 135 still.
oh.
The guy used to be 125.
Imagine getting punched in the nuts by John Lineker.
No thanks.
I wouldn't have a dick anymore. Just go inside
go
my body.
Flying
It's like
off.
it's like an episode. It's like an episode of America's Funniest Home Videos. Like where they
That's
showed
the
like
kind
the.
of stuff- that's the
Nick,
kind of
it-
stuff Leon
it-
plays in Cambodia.
You're in the willy.
What? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Has to be a very, very good aim to get you in the willy.
Yeah. Small target. Yeah.
Dude, you don't see dick punches that
Oh.
much in MMA actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
my-
you don't. Oh dang!
yeah, Troy Worthen.
Yeah, he's standing there.
Yeah, man.
He's
Why
got
is
some
he?
truck.
Why is he not wrestling?
Yeah.
But that kick is going up real fast though.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, Troy's. Oh no.
God.
Whoa.
I'm wincing every time. It's just like, Jesus.
But Troy has a chin though.
Yeah. He's doing all right. He's doing a decent job so
doing
far.
alright. But tomorrow, I bet you he's gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
Lineker is just always looking for the finish.
Oh, he hit Lineker there.
Or did he trip?
I think he just stunned him in momentum, right? Fell back.
Stunted his growth.
Yeah.
He stunted his growth right there.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Good. You need to clinch there.
Man, that the crew that they got at American Top Team at bantamweight and flyweight,
Oh.
it is an insane crew, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The body punch.
Oh no, it's just unfair for him to have leg kicks as well.
Training at two of the best gyms on the planet.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he just got there though. Troy Worthen did.
It'd be interesting to see if he'd stayed at Evolve if it hadn't been for COVID.
Oh, I think that would have been a bad move. I think it's better for him to go to Stanford.
He's taking the shots. Yeah.
If he wasn't
Crazy.
kind of almost focused upon it.
Ah.
And
Yeah,
as well,
I
you've
mean,
got a lot of Muay Thai champions at Evolve.
Yeah, but
Striking.
but you're an MMA fighter.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
I mean,
He's got the wrestling background. He's got that.
Ben Askren, not that long ago, said, "Of course I can strike with Jake Paul. When I trained at Evolve, I trained with some of the best Muay Thai strikers in the world."
And guess what happened?
Yeah.
Never worked on his striking that much, did he? Like he said in the interview, he goes,
He said he was there with Rodtang and Sanchai and all these guys flying over.
One time.
That's what I was
And
saying.
he did 1 week with Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
That helped none.
Oh.
And did you see Freddie Roach? He's like, yeah, Ben Askren's gonna knock him out. I never trust Freddie Roach's word again.
Did you see his interview with Ben Askren's interview with Ariel afterwards?
Yeah, Ben Askren, he's the man. You gotta respect him, man.
And he made a good point about his left hand because he pounced on people throwing overhand rights. That's his takedown move. He just couldn't outdo that muscle memory in time. And it was so, like you said, it was so quick. He was so forced into it to come off hip surgery.
right.
He wasn't forced into it, man. It was a choice.
And that
It's over.
Over.
Man, he's sleep.
wow.
Yeah.
What the hand of stone, eh?
Yeah.
That was first round, right?
Guy.
Yeah,
Hey.
near the end.
I don't know, man. If he fights Bibiano, oh man, that's a hard pick right there.
It's pretty impressive that Troy lasted that after that many shots, though. Like he took
Yeah.
some big ones before that. Jeez. Though.
Most of them were to the body though.
Yeah. No. Definitely. Yeah.
So Troy probably has a pretty good body.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hit it
No
all
homo.
pretty well. Full homo, John.
All right, sorry. Pause. That's like the thing, huh? Pause.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Second one is just ouch.
That was a beauty. She's so beautiful. Christina Aguilera. You don't want me to sing right now.
That's what you think.
What did they do? What did they do with Lineker? Are they just gonna keep making him just beat everybody?
Is Bibiano even going to come back?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on? They need to interim title, man.
At least.
He's unlucky that Stephen Lohman fight collapsed because he caught COVID. Because that was.
I thought he should have just got a title shot off the last win. He didn't even have to fight Stephen
I agree
Lohman.
with that, yeah. I completely agree. But I mean, if you're going to give him one more, he's had one more now. It's not his fault. He didn't fight Stephen Lohman. He's got to get the title shot next.
Yeah.
You know what though? What if they give the interim? Look at Dom Lau. He got all this like he took the shit squatter position for the win.
And you know what, as well? This division is absolutely fantastic. But love to see him fight Bibiano. But the guy who I'm really excited about is Fabricio Andrade as well. He's so exciting. And he used to train out of Hong Kong, so big up.
He lost
I
his
don't,
last.
I don't think he's gonna.
And didn't he lose? He beat. Was it Wilder? Didn't he beat Tatsumoto Wilder and then lost his next fight?
No, he didn't lose.
No, didn't lose.
He lost. He's 2-0 in one championship.
Yeah. He beats Shoko
Sato, which was a good win, and he beat what's his name, Mark Alabardo or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I thought the Sato fight was pretty impressive.
It was very close, wasn't it? I think we all thought he'd just beaten. He beat Mark Albert. Actually, he beat Mark Abelardo in his debut, didn't he? Looks amazing. And then
I'm just going to get these quotes. Hang on. Oh. It's going on a bit.
How are you
Translator's going to do like one line, isn't he?
I feel for translators when they put the fight to about 10 minutes.
Let's be honest. Most of the time, fighters don't ever say anything significant in these post-fight interviews.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's
I
the
want
question.
to fly. I want to be a champion.
See, that's the problem. I do have to ask. John Lineker last night put down his prediction for the fight, and he predicted a second round knockout. So I guess on Instagram he was just trying to play with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Dude, Lineker could be on like a 14 fight unbeaten streak. He could be.
He could be.
Like, that's crazy.
Well, TJ showed you how you could beat him, though.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
know what
like,
I'm thinking of Y2K.
And TJ broke his jaw, I think, in that fight.
And then he
Oh,
lost to.
was that an enhanced TJ though, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
See,
you
so like
know,
that could be a no contest. Well, you know, he could very well have beaten everybody in the last 7 years.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, he called out Bibiano, unsurprisingly.
Got to.
That's the only
So
fight that
who
makes sense now.
So who would have fought with Sage, DJ, Eddie, John Lineker, the last one to still be undefeated in the one championship circle would be John Lineker, eh?
I always thought he'd do really well here. He was just a bit under the radar.
I thought he was probably going to be as successful as anyone else.
Yeah.
Eddie was coming in at tough lightweight division, really stacked. And DJ, again, that flyweight division's pretty stacked as well. Although, yeah, I guess DJ was probably my favourite to remain unbeaten.
Yeah, I just thought Eddie had a really good chance as well because I think as well when he signed, Shinya was the champion as well.
Well, decent show.
A great show.
Let's do fight of the night, performance of the night, and dick of the day, the new tradition.
Who was the first dick?
I can't remember. I think Shinei Zoltzitseg for the red card was the first dick last week.
Fitting.
Well, dick
fitting.
of the day is John Lineker because he basically literally punched the dick.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that make it Troy Worthen's dick? Is the dick of the day? Or not? It's actually not because it had a bad day.
Yeah. I think Yeah, we'll give it to that. Can you think of any other dicks?
Colby Covington, you got that tweet?
Yeah, he can have it. Yeah,
Gaffarov for gassing out too fast.
yeah, maybe. I don't want to be too mean to John Wayne Parr, but that was not a good idea.
See,
Taking
John
that fight.
Wayne Parr is my performance tonight just for getting back from hip surgery, so I'll give it to him for that. But yeah, he looked stiff, he looked undynamic, and he did not look impressive at all.
I mean, should we be encouraging that though? To come and fight Nicky Holtzkin after hip surgery?
Like
No.
we said earlier, he needed a tune-up fight to come off surgery. He hasn't fought for a while at his age, but that isn't the mentality of someone like John Wayne Parr. He thought about it. He said that to Dietary, and then he said within a few hours, he phoned Dietary again and said, "Oh, screw that, just give me Nicky." So that's the mentality of someone like a John Wayne Parr.
Yeah, well, fair play. Lots of heart there. Nicky Holtzkin. What was it? Second round? Did they get out the first round?
Second round.
Yeah, second round. Okay.
About fourth knockdown, was it? That's the whole fight.
Yeah, there's been a few knockdowns. So yeah, Chris, you've given what was your fight of the night, Chris? We'll go around. Start from Chris. Go.
I guess my fight of the night probably has to go to Wakamatsu and McLaren, but it's very close with the Miao Sawada fight. But I'd probably just give it to Wakamatsu and McLaren because I felt there's a little bit more on the line there.
All right. Did you have a dick of the day then, officially?
I'm no real official dick of the day. No one got anything too wrong. Nothing went terrible. There was some guy giving me dodgy political opinions earlier, so well, I'm not going to give it to him today. I'm going to let him off. I'm going to let him off.
That didn't earn me the dick of the day. I don't know what will. I don't know what else I can do to win that award.
Leon, your performance of the night?
Quickly, fight of the night, I agree with Chris. Yeah, Reece McLaren versus Yuya Wakamatsu. Fight performance of the night, I think. Probably John. Well, I'd say John Lineker really, but then he was fighting someone coming in on late notice, someone who was preparing for, or not, he was preparing for a wrestler. So to certainly switch up and take on John Lineker, the number one contender, was a tough ask. But he did look impressive. Nicky looked impressive, but then, like we said, John Wayne Parr wasn't the John Wayne Parr we all know.
All right. And do you have an official dick of the day pick? A dick pick, if you will.
Well played. Well played.
An unsolicited one.
No.
Oh.
No.
All right. We'll go to John.
He
Performance of the night.
Leon just filtered through all the dicks in his mind, so you see his expression on his face.
Too many to choose from.
Do I have
All right.
what?
Performance of the night from you, John.
Performance of the night. I guess you'd have to give it to Lineker, you know what I mean? Like, I think we all agree pretty much. Lineker's performance of the night, fight of the night is McLaren and Wakamatsu. And what's the other thing?
Fight of the night.
I did it.
And dick of the day. I mean,
Yeah, the double
Your dick
bonus.
pic.
Double bonus for John Lineker for hitting
yeah,
Worthen below the belt.
yeah.
I like the way every single fight companion, we've always called it a nut shot, and suddenly today we've changed it. It's a dick
It's a
shot.
dick shot. It's a dick shot.
How big is Toy's dick that his dick, all the
Missed
credit
his
over
nuts. Missed the nuts.
Yeah.
All dick.
Or we just say it's with small balls.
Small ball. I don't know. Drake boy. Performance, fight, dick.
Performance fight, dick. I'm stealing John's picks, and it's only because I saw only the last two fights. But yeah, I think Yuya versus McLaren was much more competitive, clearly, than the main event. And then the performance from John Lineker, fantastic. And yeah, he definitely lived up to dick stuff. So there's that.
Yeah,
question,
I'm with you guys there.
One question: out of the one on TNT series so far, where would you guys rank this one out of the three so far? Is this the best one?
Probably
'Cause
the worst of the
we've
three.
had without a disqualification. Is that make it the best or the worst?
I thought
Are
that
you
first
just talking
one
about the
was-
main cards or the whole events?
The whole event, the whole 5 or 6 fights.
I think even the ones with the disqualification was still had some better undercard
Yeah.
fights. Not saying these ones weren't great, but they're always entertaining. Today's show there wasn't that boom like John was saying earlier. I think we had a few decisions on the undercard, which is fine, but maybe it was less craziness. I enjoyed the craziness of the first show and the second show, and I didn't feel we had like a real title shot, kind of title fight, anything like that. That didn't help tonight for me. Felt a little underwhelmed with the main event. Not that it wasn't a good fight, but
There was no
didn't have
shock
that.
moments tonight, was there? It was a fun card.
Yeah,
I mean, a five fight card. It's going to be difficult to disappoint because it's so quick and it just flies by and they're fun. But obviously, the first week there was plenty of shock aspect. Last week, Christian Lee just blitzing through Timothy Nastyukin in 73 seconds. This week it was just 5 fun fights really without that. Or maybe the dick shot. Maybe that.
the dick shot.
I don't know if that can rival the Eddie disqualification. But
Yeah,
I will ask Troy Worthen about the size of his nuts next time I speak to him.
Hard-hitting journalism.
Adam's glad Gaffarov didn't get rewarded for gassing out and inflicting no damage. Were we all surprised by Gaffarov? I think he would have been the favourite coming into that fight against Oak, and a lot of people were thinking Gaffarov v Eddie. That's the fun fight. But now it's going to be Oak against Eddie. Drake, why don't we go to you? You missed that. Do you want to talk about it because you missed the fight? Maybe I can go to.
Well, I skip for sure. But I mean, I did see the the second half, so I saw the final 2 minutes of the second round and then the third round, and there wasn't that much damage from him from what I saw in those portions of the fight. So I mean, I agree with Adam here in that sense, but I don't know about what happened before that. So
Okay.
I like the way you asked the only person here about the
I didn't
fight.
see it. Yeah.
See the fight.
Yes. I tried to backtrack
I
immediately.
still got an answer.
John, we'll go to you. What's the reaction in Korea being like to Oak? Is everyone going crazy with this big victory? Now it's
Hear
going to
him
fight
outside.
Eddie Alvarez.
John, and get a quick idea of the vibe.
Yeah,
What?
pop your head out.
Have a look around outside. And see
No vibes. There's no vibes right now. There's this MMA is so niche, in Korea, especially of course UFC's UFC and all that, but even one championship, it's like niche of the niche. So even if Oak won the fight, there's not much of a reaction to the fight, you know what I mean? Except for people that follow the sport. And a lot of the people that follow the sport only watch the UFC. They don't even watch one championship. So, they're probably happy for him, but it's not something that, I think he needs to beat Eddie. If he could go and beat Eddie next week, then that would make some waves. But I think that would make waves everywhere. It's just not in Korea. But yeah, I haven't really talked to anybody about it that intensively about Oak and him facing Eddie, but I don't know. It's Oak is never really a popular fighter, even before this. So he's just a guy that was just in the regional scene and doing well. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's very odd, right? And if he goes and beats Eddie next week, it's like, where does that put Eddie? It's more of where does that put Eddie more than where does Oak go from here? Because
Nick was asking me that yesterday. Said,
and
I said something's bound to happen in that fight because Eddie hasn't had an uneventful fight yet. Every event has just been full-on drama, and not like the sort of violence drama that we're used to from him in the UFC. So something's bound to happen next week in that fight. Imagine if he got disqualified again.
Oh my god.
Or like,
Jeez.
what if they
Back to
get
back
like double
DQs.
KO? What if they get
No.
double KO and they're just like both of them are knocked out?
No, you know what would be the worst? If he doesn't make weight and he doesn't fight. That would be like the biggest bummer, you know? He misses weight by 28 pounds or something.
He just doesn't even care.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be the biggest bummer, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like he's like a small guy, you know what I mean, for the division.
Yeah.
He's real thick, right? So
Eddie.
it's
Now
gonna be
Eddie's quite
interesting.
small for that division.
It's oncoming. No, he's not. Sorry,
God damn it,
We're
Kevin
gonna leave.
James.
already
James,
came.
I think. You missed Ong. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he was
We're
already-
gonna leave Ong alone until he gets out to Singapore and try and catch up with him there. Yeah.
We had a good little few weeks when that was quite a good running little joke.
Yeah.
Permanently fighting in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Week for a
Banter.
month.
Any update on Labicus? No. Well, you haven't heard anything. We haven't heard about the DQ overall. If they're still reviewing it. Apparently, we were supposed to know by now. I think. The only match that entertained me, said Ergo, is McLaren and Wakamatsu. I think we had a unanimous or near unanimous call for that as fight of the night, and that was brutal by Lineker. Says Adam. Yes, I agree with you. Absolutely.
Well, that's a little bit unfair on Meow and Sawada, I guess, on the lead
That's
card.
okay. You're right. Yeah.
A good fight, yeah.
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 And like Nicky and John Lineker, they turn up, they've done their jobs. They beat the person in front of them, look good. That's all
Troy
you can-
Worthen threw everything, pretty much, well, striking wise, threw everything at John Lineker, and John Lineker just threw more, you know?
I mean, you literally, I mean, we forget because this was obviously not live. The fact that Troy Worthen was preparing for a wrestler and was fighting a wrestler until about 4 days before the fight. So although we found out about this fight 2 weeks ago, whatever, he literally had days to switch complete style of fighter. And someone of John Lineker's caliber as well, not just an average
Every
fighter.
fighter should know this right now because we're not in the normal era, we're in the COVID era, and every fighter just kind of has to be prepared, particularly with one championship and what they're doing. That stuff is going to fall apart. You're going to be, you just got to prepare for everyone really at the moment because fights do fall apart left, right, and center. And when they fall apart, you tend to get a few fights on the same card falling apart.
That's a very good point. It's difficult
Yeah.
to make. If you're fighting someone with a pure wrestling background, it's difficult not to just. And until this event, they'd lost a few fights, but obviously this whole series, losing 9 fights, obviously was like crazy.
Hey, is TNT 4 next week just one off? Are they filming more cards that day?
We don't actually know yet.
No.
I've got to think they're going to film more and then put those out on Friday for the next 3 weeks to fill time before.
Cards by now, because it's one thing. One have always revealed the lineups quite late. They've got better this TNT series because they kind of had to, but they've always announced the cards in advance at least and the dates.
Well, that's a long time then without anything until May 28th. That's a
3
whole month.
Fridays now, yeah.
But they've had like shows like for how many weeks in a row now?
4.
They took a little break. I think they missed a week or two in March, was it?
March is a quiet month.
I've got to think they'll do something, whether it's taping it before next week or just having another live show halfway through before Empower. I don't know. See what happens. Who should Lapicus be matched up with his eventual return? Dietary says they want to do the rematch with Eddie still. Do we think Eddie, even if Eddie beats Oak, do you think they're going to still do Lapicus Eddie rematch? And will that, because that could get a bit of steam behind it perhaps for another TNT card?
Unless Lapicus is out for a long time, it has to be.
I
don't think it has to be.
Well, not has to be, but Eddie, he got knocked out. He almost
frozen.
lost, came back. He fought Lapicus, got disqualified. And then if he beats Oak, then who no one had heard of, apart from John, 2 weeks ago, that doesn't warrant a title shot in a stacked division.
Well, he'd be 2-2, right?
Although on paper, it'd still be. Don't get me wrong. It'd still be huge. It's still Eddie Alvarez. It's still Eddie Christian is a massive fight. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see Eddie beat Lapicus, and I think he will beat Lapicus. I'm not saying that because I think Lapicus will win and just derail the train. I just think that makes the most sense.
Oak, I think you do the Christian Lee fight, and I think while you're doing that fight, I think you do Yuri versus Shinya. Personally,
Shinya's got beaten with Fuliang first, but Shinya as well. Shinya's not being talked about. Shinya must be on the edge of a title shot. No one's talking about him getting a title shot.
Everyone knows, right? If Eddie fights for the belt, win or lose, they've kind of got the Shinya Aoki fight in the bank as like the trilogy fight, isn't it? It's like kind of the money fight that they have in the bank.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. But Christian isn't going to fight to the end of the year. If Eddie comes through Oak, let him fight Lapicus maybe around September time. Christian can maybe and then fight, if he wins that again, fight Christian in December.
Yeah.
That makes sense as well. We've got the time to do it because Christian normally wants to fight every week, but he's having a bit of time off for the birth of his baby. So
of course. Yo, like on the app, right? I'm 27-12, but I'm tied with a guy that's 3-2.
That's the game.
Like, we need to fix that, right?
I've asked them a few times. Yeah,
This is true.
not a bad night for me. 4-1.
But in our group, who's number one? Me.
Makes
Not
no
in the
sense.
not in the SCMP group.
I'm number one.
Are
I'm
you?
beating
Oh,
all you
shit.
guys. I'm smashing
Are
all
you?
you guys.
Dip. Damn.
And when I go to my group, the Fanatics group, I drop to number 3. Damn it.
Do you pick the same in every group, John, or you mix it up?
No, if you make picks, it goes into all the groups. The same.
Oh, okay.
But in my other group, I've done Bellator, all the shows, right? So I'm 57-19, which is pretty damn good record.
Yeah, solid.
But the guys ahead of me are like 43-24 and 29-9. It's like, come on.
See, I'm 25 and 14 this month, but I'm like so low. I'm in the 80s.
We should set up a private group for the chat people.
Yeah, but I'll be winning that too. So
You would
Shit.
And then we pick all the shows. We pick Bellator.
To be fair, if you go on the Reddit group, which has Bellator, PFL, KSW, Ryzen, Jake Paul, Ben Askren, UFC, and One Championship, I think if you join that group, I think you'll find Christopher is top with a record of 68-17.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Then what happened to you in our group?
Man, I like to mix it up in there, man. I'm doing okay. I think I'm 12th or 13th. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not number one like John Honko, but I'm holding it together. I mean,
See, I'm seeing JHK as 4th in my phone here.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm number 1 amongst us.
Okay.
I don't know how to break this to you guys.
Hit check marks.
I don't know how to break this to you guys. I'm thinking of making a super league with all the big money.
Wow.
Yeah, you definitely be
nerd.
last on that.
Oh my goodness. I'm not even on the first page here, so
it is a fantastic app, guys. Anyone out there, if you want to know what we're talking about, you don't know what we're talking about, get into the App Store, get into the Google Play Store, get into the Huawei Gallery. Do you know what I mean? Download this app, join the SCMP MMA group, give us some banter. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, the
Yeah,
link is
I
in the
heard-
banner there and the description. So
The Huawei phones are good, but man, I heard it's just like hell to get any apps on there. It's just
Yeah, they're good as well if you've got it before the OS, before they banned Android on it. But yeah, apparently get an app.
yeah, the
Face-
new
Well,
phones.
I bought the new top of the range Huawei. Is that how you pronounce it?
Huawei.
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 Ooh, Huawei. What is that? An anthem for a Disney movie?
Brand new one.
Probably.
14 months ago. I still haven't used it.
What?
Because-
You bragging to us, Leon? Or what's going on?
Because it's been on lockdown. I got it because my last phone, the battery was rubbish. There's a few other things, but if I live in my flat 24/7, there's no point. I can charge it whenever I want. There's no. So I've got this brand new phone. I've still haven't taken it out of the box.
Man, you haven't left your home?
Oh, bad. I leave. The only time I leave is to go running and to go food shopping. That's it. And
But
my
don't you
back-
shop for food in the downstairs of your complex?
There's literally less than a 5-minute walk. There's a big shopping plaza and there's a
Right.
supermarket on the bottom.
Damn.
Man. And you're the one who's talking about it don't matter. COVID does not matter. And you're the one who's like isolated himself more than anybody.
What else is there to do?
Be free. Go out. Travel, man. Have
Go
fun.
for a hike. Go to the beach. Go for
Yeah.
Take a
Go
hike.
to the gym.
Let your nipples breathe, you know?
I'm
Breathe
actually
the
going to
nipple.
move to Bali. I think in the next couple of months. They've opened again now.
Okay.
I think I've got a couple of good. My best mates live there actually, so I'm thinking of just getting out of there, and then I can have a bit of a social life again. The trouble is, I don't have that many mates here. I'm just working all day, every day. In fact,
Well, get on Grinder and swipe right and get
there's been
some
months here and
action.
it's been closed.
Thoughts on the upcoming UFC heavyweight main events? It's June, Rosenstruck versus
Okay.
Sakai. Jan versus Volkov.
I might have a pretty hot take about this. I am all for Cyril Gane versus Volkov, but man, Rosenstruck versus Sakai as a main event,
Yeah,
I
it's not
think
too
that
good.
is on par with I versus Calvillo bad. I don't think that's good.
No, it's
That's-
a good main event because it's kind of a setup fight for Rosenstrike. You know
is
what I
it
mean?
though?
It is.
Rosenstrike and Sakai, to me, I have a problem with both of them because I think they're both pretty good, but a lot of the time they just don't show up, right?
Yeah, and they're coming off of pretty bad losses.
Yeah.
like quite bad losses actually. I don't know.
Here's hot off the press from Goida. Brandon Vera and Martin Nguyen both posted on Facebook that they are fighting next week. So
Each other?
What?
no,
Hell in a cell.
that's what I thought. They're taping a bunch of stuff before or after next week. I'm pretty sure.
Jeez.
Let's try and
So
find
when
these Instagram posts.
They might do a show like 2 weeks in between, one on TNT4 and Empower, or do you think they might do more than one show, Nick?
They're gonna do one on TNT 19 up to fucking 5,000. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
I think this is what I posited during some of the previews over the last week. I think they'll just have a couple of shows. They're taping. Here you go.
You know,
Marking
like
on
when they
Instagram.
used to do events and they used to have like Reign of Dragons followed by Age of Dragons rather than just like Mr. Fury 1, 2, 3. I always thought that after one championship in Power with all the women, they should have done a heavyweight one the week after and just called it one championship Power.
Oh my god.
I thought like that was just such an obvious, simple decision, right?
That would have been the corniest shit ever.
So Empower, then Power, and then
Yeah.
Powerpuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of One in Power, though, that one's not on TNT, right? Should be, but it's not.
It's not. Yeah, they're gonna do it
Okay.
at this time, nighttime over here.
TNT's got to be. It's not going to be a regular thing, is it? Because of the time difference, it can't be. It's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple of times a year, hopefully, maybe a few times a year, like a series like this.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Let's see what Brandon
I
posted.
can't believe they haven't announced it yet. Though. There's an actual card.
What? Oh, this one.
It's the same picture.
Fight
Yeah,
week
but it
finally.
says Fight Week finally. Love you all. Okay, well, take from that what you will.
I can
Makes
see
sense,
on
doesn't it?
Friday as well. From the look of it.
Then go to Arjun's Instagram and see if he posted anything.
Okay.
They're
all right.
definitely fighting each other, so he'll definitely be. Well, you'd think that. He's actually said that. He said that a few times. But is he still in Canada? Because I know Canada, all the gyms are still closed. Well, they were up till recently.
Give that guy a follow. he's not posted anything since last week. So he is training though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense, guys, doesn't it? Just have you heard any other fights in the pipeline? Because surely they'll do about 12, stack up a couple of cards.
Couldn't Buller be in America? Doesn't he train in AKA sometimes? Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he's in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There you go. Martin Nguyen, presumably against Kim Jae-un, and Vanderveer v. Arj Singh Bhullar. I reckon they'll do 2 events, so those will be the main event on each card.
Or it'll be one event. That'll be the main and co-main event.
Yeah,
but they got a month to fill, man.
I'm surprised they didn't announce it on this card though. Today on this broadcast.
Oh, well, actually, haven't they? They got a few fights in the bank from these cards. I think they haven't even aired.
That's weird too.
Yeah. They may have just held back. Who knows how many they taped before these shows, after these shows. So, yeah, they might be able to put together a card without actually having any more. We'll see. Anyway, that about it, boys, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off, man.
A coffee. Yeah, I'm very tired.
Definitely
I'm tired for some reason too.
Great show. Great working with some of the greatest minds in combat sports. Leon, be sure to check him out on apmma.net. John Honko, fantastic. On Twitter, you see him on the corner in all the UFC events. Kumite TV, one of the best shows out there. You got Nick Atkins writing for the South China Morning Post before they're taken over by our communist lords in Beijing. And we've got Drake Ridds, who has 2 podcasts, Horizon and a WMMA podcast, and as well as contributing articles for many an outlet. Follow him on Twitter and you'll probably get all of his content put up straight there. And most importantly, follow me on Twitter. I've broke the 80s. Let me get to the 90s and then the 100s. Let's get there, guys.
I've just 8,000 subscribers this week on YouTube. So
nice.
Do you want a medal? Do you want a trophy?
How many? You got 5,000?
8.
8,000. That's good, man. 10,000. Let's get there.
Thank you, my followers, subscribers.
Clearly, we're giving him a rub from all of his appearances on the SCMP.
Other way around, isn't it?
Hey.
You need to make a Cambodian King channel, and then you could start your podcast with all the
Cambodian podcast.
Well, when are we back then? It's UFC now.
John has his show tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my show tomorrow morning, and I got a fight hangout type thing for the pay-per-view with James, and then I got a bunch of interviews.
Yeah, we'll do a recap, won't we? Do you want to do a preview, Chris?
Yeah, we might do a cheeky preview.
We're definitely doing a recap. You know why? Because last week's recap we got like, dang, it blew up, dude. Jake Paul and Ben Askren, they bring the numbers, dude. I'm not lying.
Yeah,
it was all Whitaker.
Yeah.
And as well, guys, most importantly, while you're here watching us, we're on the march towards 20,000 subscribers. So subscribe, share this with all your friends. That's the most important thing. Get us to that 20K. Get us to that 40K. We've said if we get to 50K, Leon is releasing his OnlyFans, and it's going to be the cheapest OnlyFans you'll find out there.
Drake's in Jacksonville all week as well, so he's going to bring you some content from on the ground at UFC 261. What have you got coming up, Drake? Tell us.
Oh boy, what do I got coming up? Well, tomorrow is the press conference with all the champions, the title fights, and the governor and the mayor, the governor of Florida and the mayor of Jacksonville. So that'll be great. I'm going to ask them who they think the GOAT is. So you get real into it with them. No, I don't know about that. But they'll be at the press conference. That'll be so funny. That'll be fun tomorrow. It'll be here on the channel. Not sure if we're gonna do it live yet. Nick, we'll talk after this. And then the day after weigh-ins, of course, we'll have that. We'll have ceremonials. So first we'll do official weigh-ins early in the morning. Then later in the day we'll have ceremonials on Friday, Eastern time. And then Saturday is the event where we'll have all of the post-fight interviews popping up, and I will probably try and do my own little on-the-ground preview on Friday after the weigh-ins with some other media members like I did last time with Amy. People seem to enjoy that who did tune in, so yeah, there's that. And then as for stuff that's already happened, all of the interviews from Media Day today with everybody below the title fights and like at the start of the prelims, kind of. That is up now on the channel, as along with a conversation with Ramona Pascal, who I caught up with here in Jacksonville. She's cornering the Young Na, so caught up with her, asked her about how stuff is with the Young Na, and updates on her, so go check that out. That is also up right now. It's all here. SCMP MMA.
Absolutely. Good plug. Yeah, that's about it from us. I'm going to write some articles now and put up Drake's previews. He's written a couple, I think, or has. Yeah.
Still got some coming.
Yeah. It's going to be a long night for Drake, a long day for me, long week for all of us. Yeah, that's it. We'll be back in some form. But anyway, thank you guys. See you again next time.
Peace.